Hey, what's up, everybody? Thank you guys for joining us on this wonderful, beautiful Sunday morning to play some 40K. I think it's going to be sick. I'm here with Colin, and
Hey.
he's going to bring this Raptors jank. I heard this list wasn't very good.
It's terrible.
Yeah,
It's
just awful.
it's not there yet. So we're gonna try not to embarrass it too bad.
I like that it's got these sad these Space Marines just sitting on rocks over here.
I found those on the store and they were so cool. Like I was like, I have to use these. Like I don't even think they actually are the actual models. But
No,
anytime you get
close.
a Space Marine that just kind of plops,
just hanging out over there. Yeah, you know.
Like I'm feeling shenanigans.
And these aggressors are sick. They got their cool like Iron Man arm guns going on.
Right?
Oh
right?
Man.
I tell you can find some cool stuff in the Steam Workshop. Dig around a little bit.
I was helping my friend build his Space Wolves for the Youngbloods tournament. Actually, he's just started in 40K a couple weeks ago, and he was putting his list together, and he found every cool Space Wolf on the store, and like made this Frankenstein's monster of a TTS army. And holy crap, some of the Space Wolf sculpts are cool on there.
Did you get my application for the Youngblood tournament yet?
I did. It was summarily denied. So sorry about that. I think
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Big mistake on my end.
I just wanted to learn. I just want to get some easy learning games.
Yeah, just learn how to play.
See what my army can do, and kind of teach these young bloods that sooner or later you're going to come up against the man, the myth, the legend. It sucks. It's good. It's good to knock it out. Right now.
The sharks in the kiddie pool, as it were. Yikes. So what do you got in this list? For everybody in the stream, the lists are in the description, so you can go look there. But also, we'll talk about them.
Okay, so this is a double battalion Raptors with Masters of Artisan and long range Marksmen, which is
no bonus to charge going on.
So
no hunger for battle.
Yep. So here's my logic behind it. There's two ways to think about it. The first way to think about it is I always roll terrible, so I desperately need the one reroll to hit, one reroll to wound, because I don't know how many times people have rolled for a power fist and you've rolled a 3 or 2, and you just need to get that one reroll. And also with the Lysis, the Raven Guard Chapter Master, he gives you a +1 to advance and charge, and then your Chaplain also gives you, with your litanies, a +2. So a lot of the time I find the plus charge to be redundant. And a lot of the damage to this list is actually with your shooting. I mean, not that close combat isn't important, but realistically, you're going to want to get the shooting in, because that's just more important. Plus, with the other super doctrine for this list, you need snipers, okay? So you have the double eliminators, and then you have the double scouts with snipers. Now, the Master Artisans works really good on sniper weapons. You only have 5 shots, and you want those 5 hits, and you want those 5 wounds, because with the super doctrine, when you target characters, the scouts cause mortal wounds on 5s and 6s. So, super good. So that's where I kind of go for the logic behind that. With the list, because I run it a little differently than the meta list that's online, I actually like the double Thunderfire guns. Because turn 1, you can thin out screens, which I know is kind of an issue with this list. And the fact that you're in Devastator Doctrine turn 1, you're neg 2. So you kind of want to flow from turn 1 to turn 2 to turn 3 with your doctrines to finally get the actual final smash. And another little difference is, I like to run scouts with close combat weapons, because I think they are pound for pound, inch for inch, the most brutal thing in the Space Marine Codex. For the amount of attacks on the charge. They are just redonk with close combat weapons. And then, of course, the Super Doctrine does apply to everything in the list. So starting turn 2, when your Tactical Doctrine is activated and you get a +1 to hit, +1 to wound against character models, your scouts can actually just be absolutely brutal when targeting anything with the character keyword, which hashtag love playing against knight players, because they sometimes forget that each knight is a character. And you start wounding knights on 5s.
Yeah.
It's in close combat. So you can really throw a lot of DAC at them.
As a knight player, definitely a matchup in which you want to maybe forego giving your guys extra relics. Do you really need that endless fury? Do you?
Yeah.
Maybe not.
And I feel that with the nerf to Iron Hands, UW has gracefully given to us, that you really should be looking at Raven Guard and possibly Imperial Fists for if you want to really get the top end competitive Space Marine lists. I
Imperial
feel
Fist.
this list, Imperial Fists are always going to be just
That's
delightful.
fair. Ignoring cover is real strong.
Yeah, the plus damage to vehicles, especially
that's pretty good. Would you play if you were to switch right now to Imperial Fist, would you play the gun line style with all the Scorpii and Whirlwinds and Thunderfires, or would you play the Horde mode style where you're just trying to get that bolter discipline going and get all the exploding sixes?
Indirect fire is the way to go. You play just the Thunderfires, and you play the Scorpius Whirlwind, and you just hammer your opponent's face turn one. I got a buddy of mine that actually runs a list that's kind of similar to it. And he runs the actual warsuits, but with the actual shooty variant of the warsuit, which I kind of forgot the
autocannon
had a shooty variant.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've never put an Incendium cannon on the table. It's been autocannons for me since day one. Those things are so strong, dude. Ooh.
I always with Imperial Fist, so he runs the double thun, the triple warp suit with auto guns, and then the three Scorpius indirect fire tanks as Imperial Fist. It just puts down so much hate that 9 out of 10 games his opponent just usually concedes after turn one. So he's doing about 1,200 damage, so I don't like to play against it. There's a video on the interwebs on TTS of me playing against it, and us kind of laughing and just drinking through it because we knew what was going to happen. The roll to go first. So it's a super exciting game.
Yeah.
But I actually really enjoyed this Raven Guard list. It's I've been playing Tau in most of Trevi's pods, and I'm just so bored playing Tau because Tau only have really one phase. And at least with this list, you have everything kind of has to flow together. And I think until 9th edition.
So unlike Farside Enclaves, who literally, will wait until turn 2 and then deep strike and put a bunch of close range shooting into their opponent, your list will wait until turn 2 and then deep strike and put a bunch of close range shooting into their opponent.
Correct. So you have to do 1,000 points, 1,000 points in reserve. So what you do is you spend the Raven Guard strat to keep 2 Centurions in reserve.
Yep.
And then the chapter master for Raptors, he can bring up to 3 troop squads into him with reserve for free.
Mm-hmm.
So you bring the scout snipers because turn 2 when they come in, you're in tactical doctrine, which means you're +1 to hit characters, +1 to wound characters. So he comes in with the whole blob squads, and with the scouts, you're literally just point clicking and removing whatever your opponent has in play hiding. Pretty brutal against Eldar, actually. Funny story, true story. Their Farseers.
Turns out 2 wound warlocks, not that survivable. Fun fact.
Not that good against Space Marines. And then, of course, turn 1, you're going to be, if you get the first turn, of course, you're going to move your chaplain with your master ambush ability with the aggressors in your opponent's face turn 1 to give them a distraction unit. And then, of course, you got your scouts. Hopefully, you want to go first, so you can also infiltrate your scouts with them. So basically, you're just putting a lot of threats in your opponent's face.
For sure.
The Thunderfires and the Eliminators hide with the Lieutenant, which will give them the reroll 1s. So you're getting some decent backfield shooting and also distraction units. Your Smash Captain, of course, you can give him the free Raven Guard move turn 1. So they can move pretty quickly. He's got the relic, which lets him. I think it's Raven.
The jump pack, yeah.
Yep, he lets him advance and still charge, and then reroll his charges. And then, of course, on a 4-up, if he charges, it causes a little wound. Don't forget that. That's always forgotten. And then this all kind of goes back to my original statement of Master of Artisans. Is I find there's nothing better than that one reroll the hit, one reroll the wound, because it is just absolutely brutal.
Yep.
Yeah. So what do you got? Any questions?
Seems good. Yeah, I am going to have to disqualify you for your Lias Issodon being horrifically unWYSIWYG. Lias Issodon, he does not have his heavy bolter sniper represented. He has 2 melee weapons in his hand. That's not okay. And also, he doesn't have grav shoots. What are you talking about? Get out of here. He's concealed positions.
There's no model.
No. Goodbye.
Now, if we ever get to play in real life, wait till you see my actual one.
Oh, yeah?
It's pretty sick.
Yeah, the last time I played against, almost every time I played against Raven Guard, they used the old, or Raptors, that is, they used the old The stupid Dark Angel Captain model from like the old starter set back in the day, who's got the big sword. They use him as Lias Issodon, and that model's bad.
I actually went on a goose chase because I did not understand that Forge World didn't actually make a model for him.
Right.
So
you're
Google,
furiously searching for one.
Yeah. If we ever look on Google and we Google it, we're like, oh, look at all these people that are making their own version.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, but I'm assuming Forge World.
Right. Well, I want to be tournament legal, so I want to use the real one. Oh.
Yeah. So and then funny story, true story. After 20 minutes, I go, son of a bitch.
Yeah.
There's no model for it. You got to make your own. Thanks, Reddit.
Yeah. Your eliminators also don't have their camo cloaks represented, so they will not be able to use the extra AP or the extra armor save for cover.
Oh,
unfortunately,
picking it apart.
And but at least you have real assault centurion, so I do kudos for that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Yeah, James McClough, we haven't gone over the Tyranid list, but we will right now. You've joined at the right time.
Everyone's so over listening to this.
I know, they're like, fuck you. I've seen this list play 10,000 times. I do not need to know what Raptors do again. Why did I tune into the stream? What a waste of time. Thanks again, everybody, for tuning in. First thing on a Sunday, I do appreciate it. We were streaming early yesterday, and now we're streaming early today. It's been an exciting weekend of 40K, for sure. Yeah.
I mean, one of these days you're going to put me on the payroll, so it's fine.
One of these days. All right. Here we go. Here's the Tyranids list, everybody. This is what you came here to see. It's much more interesting than the stupid Space Marines. It's it's also a double battalion, but I've got 2 high fleets represented. All the red boys and girls and orange guys are high fleet Kraken, so they move fast, they advance fast, they charge potentially fast, and then they do a bunch of damage. That's very exciting. So there's 3 units of Gene Stealers, 2 of 20, 1 of 18, all with acid mods. And Scything Talons. And TTS getting a little hiccup. I have a Maleceptor in that list. That's a very new include. I don't know if I like it yet. He's a big dumb idiot, and I hate him. But his encephalic diffusion stratagem to reduce the strength of weapons by 1 is very good. It kind of depends. What are you doing over there? I'm getting all sorts of errors up on my screen.
Don't worry about what I'm doing.
Yeah. The interesting thing, I did play it in a game over last week where I played a bunch of Carnifexes. I thought, oh, this is going to be good. -1 strength makes your Carnifexes like T8. That's going to be solid. It wasn't solid. What you have to do is you have to. He works best. It's very strange. Mathematically, he works best on even toughness values. So that's why we have 60 Gene Stealers and 2 Exocrines in this list alongside him, because they get the most use out of encephalic diffusion. If you think about it reasonably, if you have a toughness 3 model and somebody, a bolter's going to win them on a 4, but anything higher than that, a heavy bolter, a Gatling cannon, anything like that is going to still be wounding them on 3s, regardless of whether or not you strat. So it really only affects bolt guns. If your toughness 4, obviously it works on bolt guns even harder because now they win on 5s, but also any strength 5 weaponry is going to be -1 to win them as well. And that goes the same for the toughness 8. Any strength 5 stuff goes down to 4, and they wounded on 6s. Big old deal for grav cannons, so those guys can get right fucked. And then, obviously, any las cannon equivalent to strength 9 turns into a missile launcher, and any strength 8 goes down to winning on 5s. Straight up saved an Exocrine in my game yesterday. I streamed into our Discord channel that you can join in the description, and I played against Eldar, and Dark Reaper shooted them, and they realized they wounded on 5s and did not enough damage, and he killed them all. That was very cool. So all the blue base guys are in a High Fleet Kronos Battalion. We have 3... Unfortunately, James McClough, I'm sorry, these are regular Ripper Swarms. The TTS catalog does not have regular Ripper Swarms in it. They only have flying Ripper Swarm models, but they look way cooler than regular Ripper Swarms, so that's okay. But it's all High Fleet Kronos, so reroll 1s to hit when it stands still. 2 Exocrines in there, as well as 5 Hive Guard. And 2 Neurothropes. We put the Resonance Barb on one of them, so he gets +1 to cast, and he's my Symbiostorm bot. 3 Ripper Swarms just to screen and grab objectives, and then another guy who is my Warlord in case Colin actually wants to shoot at him.
Well, I have snipers, so
don't just forget about those. You don't need those. I'm experimenting with some new technology today. As you can see, I have a score sheet up on the stream. Colin, I don't think you can see it, but that's okay.
Nope.
So that's actually just recording that area of the TTS board. So as we update our scores, it will update live on there, and you can go along. Very exciting.
Okay.
And that's it. I think. Right? We're ready to go.
Shall we roll the most important dice of the game?
The mission.
No, the attacker defender.
Oh, we need to know the mission first. Here's a big old old white dice for a mission.
My wife is being really charming right now. I apologize.
Mission 2. Here we go. Cut to the heart. I don't like this exactly. This is gonna suck. All right.
Don't you roll for mission after you determine the attacker?
That's not true.
Right? Oh no, that's right. You do mission first.
And then we're gonna roll up some of the other stuff. Attacker defender.
Yeah.
I have a red dice. It says a 5. That's a good one.
I got it.
What do you got?
I got a 4.
Oh, get effed! I'm gonna attack you. Prefer to be attacked, sir.
Attacker? Cool.
Of course I am. I mean, you're playing Raptors.
Yeah, why not, mate?
Yeah, so you get to pick deployments. Do it up.
Okay.
Glargify in the chat. What's up, dude? Congratulations on your Pod 1 win. That was sick, man. And thanks for weighing in on the score sheet. I'm just gonna pre-mark that I'm taking gangbusters. I think, right? That's
I think everybody starts that way.
Yeah, it's just automatically on the screen. And then what are my other ones? Recon's bad against you. This list is so hard to pick against, and I hate it.
You think?
Yeah, have you ever considered just quitting 40K?
Yes, constantly. Especially after I start.
So no one has to play against these Raptors. Have you considered that?
I mean, I did join the mass group of people that left at the beginning of 7th because the game was at that point completely broken.
Oh yeah, I left at 6 when I was in high school. Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of sad. It was GW really did a sloppy job. So I did take a year off until 8th came out and people realized how awesome 8th was. Okay, cool. So let's just do this one. I like you getting close to me.
Well, I like being close to you.
Oh, fair enough.
It's a bit of a chilly morning today, so I'm going to need the body heat, so I do appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. How much snow did you get? What's the final tally up there?
Nothing stuck, unfortunately. It was just snow, but it was. I think the ground temperature was too high.
You see, up in New Hampshire and Maine, they got like 12 inches. What do they say? April or May showers bring May flowers.
Yeah.
Let's see here. I don't really have a lot of great ones against you, though.
I think we take recon and we just go with it and see what happens.
I'm thinking postman. What do you think?
Born for greatness, dude.
Born for greatness.
Is that an easy one for you? That's probably pretty easy, right?
No.
You just drop Lias Issodon in their deployment zone. You're like, hey, we did it.
There's one point.
We're getting it done.
You'd be surprised how often your opponents are usually screening you out of their deployment zones.
So I'm going to spend a CP. I'm going to get 2 adaptive physiologies because I don't have a warlord trait. I'm going to take dermic. I think it's called dermic symbiosis or something like that. We'll go with that.
Sure.
And for a 5+ invulnerable, save one of the exocrines, and we're going to ignore AP on the Hive Guard.
I'm down 3.
And yeah, that's what's up. Yeah, Glargify, I did look into. I have to research it a little more. I think I can only actually place one of these in the stream. So as we get a little bit more sophisticated, I think we're probably going to end up adding more spectators into the game to have a dice box camera. But that's definitely something we're looking to add for sure.
I like it.
Which side do you want? It's a very important role. I guess I'm the red player, so I should be on the red side, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm totally cool with that. I mean,
I get these little landing pads over here, or whatever.
It is a complete mirror. Do we have to move some objectives now?
We do. So we each place one in our opponent's deployment zone.
Yeah.
I will take this one.
I'll take 2. I'll flip mine.
Oh, this has to be 9 inches off the table edge, right?
Yeah, come on. What's your first day playing Warhammer?
Basically.
Fair enough.
I just played this yesterday. I don't know. I don't know why.
Played what? Oh,
Played this mission. Yeah. It should be a little bit farther. It looks like it's measuring to the center. Yeah, right there. Looks okay. Can't hold from inside. All right, sick. Are we just mirrored? Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Literally on the dot. I wonder where the battle's going to be.
Ooh, probably is it? I think over here. This is going to be the important ruin because that's where all the eliminators are going to be.
It's going to be over here. Wait.
Oh shit.
Yeah, there it is.
All right. Cool. And then I deploy all my bros.
Yeah. And while you do that, I'm going to quickly go to the bathroom and I'll be right back.
Okay. All right, everybody. Who's excited for this Maliceptor to get work done? Should we get a Centurions killed by Maliceptor count in this up in this stream? It will be 0. Don't get your hopes up. Now, I am interested. This is an interesting deployment because I can put these Hive Guard in right in the middle. Which I think I do, right? And then they can just shoot everything turn 1. I don't know if this was the right pick for Cullen. This is a bit of a greedy deployment pick, I think. I would have rather taken a closer one so I couldn't hide as well. But we'll see. Also, going first is a big deal. That's probably 100% of the matchup almost, going first, because it lets me get my screens online before he's able to drop his boys in and really screw me up. Because I can keep the Rippers out, and then wherever I need them, turn 2, I can immediately drop them in. Yeah, Brendy, I'm breaking the rule. Brendan O'Donnell in the chat. I'm breaking the 3 exocrine rule. We'll see how it goes. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm not feeling great. But this is game 2 with this version of the list. And I'm excited to see how it goes. I hope at the very least we can force Colin into the corner on turn 1. Put these guys up. These are the sacrificial pawns over here. Do we want this unit in the back or the big unit? That's a good question. Put these guys in the back for now. I don't know if I love it, but just going to try to screen out the entire back side of the table here so that we don't get annihilated by Raptors jumping in my back line on turn 2. And then we're going to aggressively place the front Gene Stealers and see what we can do. I'm going to, I think, break up the Exos a little bit. So he can't quite hide from me that well. Come on, tabletop.
Okay.
Almost there.
No worries.
Getting close. I was talking some shit about you behind your back.
Well, fair enough.
What was the other deployment you rolled? Out of curiosity.
1 and 6.
I don't remember which ones those are. Is this one 6 or is this one 1? This one's 6, right?
This one's 6.
Oh.
This one's 1.
Interesting. I don't know if I would have picked this one if I were you.
Yeah. There weren't really great options either way. I was kind of hoping for just a hard.
Yeah, I think you want like Donawar, right? You want to like You want to push me into a little deployment zone.
Well, I don't really have a lot of options, question mark, so...
Yeah.
Usually you want to go first. It helps.
Yeah. Yeah,
But,
I mean...
You can also slingshot your Tyranids, I think, 30 inches, so it doesn't...
Yeah, they can move 34 before they charge.
Yeah, so I mean...
but the real question... I mean, getting screens online is 100% how this game... Like, I win this game. I just have to have my screens in place.
Yeah.
And having a deep deployment zone, I think, makes it easier for me. But we'll see how it goes.
I think you're going to be able to reach no matter what, I think.
Right. Well, the question is, like, if we're in Donivore, right, I can, like, castle in the corner, but I can't really mark out, like if we were in a let's get a line going. If we were in a Donivore deployment, right, I could castle here, but I couldn't really, like, I need to screen 18 out to stop the dudes from killing me, and I can't do that quite as well in Donivore. But this one, I think I can do it a little bit better because I can block off this whole area.
Yeah. Stuff.
You know, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see how it goes. I think this matchup's very luck dependent for me anyway. I think you're favored for the most part.
I don't necessarily think so because you do have a lot of close combat counters.
I do. But the issue is I mean, close combat counters on a toughness 4 body is like pretty bad against you. Because you're like, hey, I'll kill him with flamers on the way. And I'm like, okay.
So I only have flamers on the assault centurions.
Yeah, that's fair. You don't have the double assault centurions, which is interesting. You do have the thunderfires, which is good though. The thunderfires are good against me for sure.
Well, so I was I'm in this constant, like, I don't just run whatever like the top meta deck is. I kind of run whatever works for me because I always play against my opponent and then I play against my opponent and then I play against my bad dice roll.
Yeah.
So it's always a 2-step process for me. So I do like the flamers on the aggressors, but I've always been
on the
game that I played.
Centurions or
no, on the aggressors. So I'm running the Bolter aggressors.
Interesting. You like the flamers on them?
Against you, yes.
I mean, sure.
Against you, 100%.
Well, yeah, the flamers just make it so that I can never charge them, rather than like it's dangerous to charge them, right? But it also makes them less dangerous to me if I don't charge them. Yeah. So I'm like, it's a trade off. I think I like playing against I think I would rather play against the flamer guys because their throw range is so much less. But
going second, I would have the flamer ones. Yeah. Then I can put a really good block in place on the side of the board that if you charge, you're just going to get nuked.
Yep.
But this is more my well-rounded list. This is the list I'm playing in 2 weeks at our first GT after the Corona. I'm pretty excited.
Sweet.
Anyone in Wichita, Kansas, there's a GT kicking off with following guidelines. You all... Question mark, Trevi?
What's that? You broke up for a second, I think. There.
Are you all deployed?
I am deployed.
Okay.
Let me make sure I put all my psychic powers. Oh, actually, this guy's in the bad place. He should be here. All right, we fixed it. I just finished writing my psychic powers down.
The good guy writes his psychic powers down and everything.
Yeah. I don't write down what they do though, so you have to like guess.
Yeah, that's fair.
Cool beads. So I figure, given that this is kind of a practice game, I figure we can talk about our strategies pretty openly. We don't have to be really cagey or anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it works for me.
Yeah.
So I am still learning this army, so hopefully Chad is not too aggressive on me if I make a mistake. This is a big brain list. But so basically what I would like to do is, I obviously have to hope you don't charge directly into my back zone, deployment zone, turn 1. But if you are unlucky with your advances, fingers crossed, not likely, but if you're unlucky and I can catch you out in the open, I can cause a lot of damage to your Gene Stealer or to your Gene Stealers.
Mm-hmm.
So if I can thin out your Gene Stealers before they get to my Nougat center,
juicy,
I'd be very happy with that. But generally, I just have to kind of keep you away until my reinforcements show up, and then I can try to maximize my damage and try to nuke out some of your screens. That's kind of my hope. But I haven't played against Tyranids since LVO, and I was playing POW. But I was playing against a similar list in LVO, but I was exceptionally drunk, so I don't necessarily remember everything. Anyone that goes to the LVO, you probably understand.
Yeah, thanks again, everybody in the chat for joining. This is a bit of a kind of last-minute stream, so it wasn't in the schedule, but I appreciate you guys coming and hanging out with us on Sunday morning.
Yeah.
There's Sunday morning 40K. We'll have to make that a staple, I think. But yeah, almost 30 people popped in, so I really appreciate it.
I don't feel like we're going to church, so.
Yeah.
So the question is do I put my scouts out? No, just cough them up, I think. They're not even going to slow you down. You're just going to be able to shoot them.
Don't give me raps, though.
Well, I mean, what the hell are you going to hit? That's going to...
Yeah, what's rapping? Your army's bad at rap. You can't get into being melee. Get out of here.
Yeah, like you're going to kill everything anyways.
Oh, I can try not to. I'm going to fix these Gene Stealers a little bit. They're kind of weirdly positioned. There you go. Stop standing on each other's bases, dummies.
Yeah, I don't think scouts are the best option again.
Sunday afternoon in France, yeah. Well, I appreciate you coming in on a Sunday afternoon. Also, the best username in the chat, I think, so far. You guys can feel free to tell me I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. Hannibal Lichter.
Lichter? I hardly knew her.
Hey, got him.
I've been using that joke for Bangor, Maine for so long. Bangor? I hardly know her.
Good old Bangor.
Good old Bangor, where hope goes to die.
I drove there for a War Machine tournament once.
Oh, I'm
Mistakes,
so sorry.
mistakes were made. Mistakes were made.
That is so many regrets at once. I lived in Maine for, oh my god, 12 years, so I can say I don't like that place as much as I used to. They call it vacation land because anything after a week and you want to get the fuck out. That's kind of like, that's vacation land to me.
Yeah, I'm thinking of going up there probably this week, actually. Now that nobody else is there. It might be fun.
Do what?
Just hang out. Go for camp. You know.
Where?
It's Maine, just like on the side of the road.
Just like on the side of 95?
It's all dirt. It's all dirt roads, man.
You hang out with some moose? What are you doing up there, bro?
Brendan O'Donnell, that joke gave me polio.
Which one? Which joke?
I think the Hannibal Lecter one.
Oh. Ooh.
Or the Bangor
polio.
one. I don't know, but I think either one.
Polio. Fucking aggressive.
Ooh.
I like it. Oof. Wow.
Cape Town from Kyle McIntosh. Thanks for joining, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, I don't really have a lot of great.
Hannibal, I do apologize. I'm not bringing any lictors in the game today, though. But maybe I should in order to honor your incredible username.
Rematch level.
Yeah.
We could do. YouTube viewers can comment on what they want us to run next.
Oh man, dude, I'm in. Yeah, we should do like Patreon challenges where the patrons make us lists, so we have to play them against each other.
I would actually love that because Space Marines have nothing bad, and I just feel like for you it'd be like, okay, cool, so just tiered in Warriors.
Yeah. No, dude, Warriors are okay. You can play Warriors; they're playable.
Can you?
Yeah,
Are they
they're
good
fine.
now?
Yeah, you can. You get some crazy stuff going on. Like assuming you bring primes, they might not bring primes, but they get +1 to hit, so they Symbio Storm on 5-ups. Like they get that combo. Mm-hmm. James Reckel from Greece. We have an international group in here. This is so cool. Thanks everybody for joining.
Jesus, I really don't have a lot of great places.
Yeah, Bobby Sato. I'm playing the Maliceptor again. I'm gonna grind this list until I hate it. So far, it has killed like 8 Guardians.
Ooh.
And like a couple jet bikes, Shining Spear jet bikes. But that's it. That's basically all it's done. It's here for encephalic diffusion, but I don't know if that's gonna save me that much. We're playing the exciting hold 0 turn 1 plan.
That's what I'm in my mind. I'm like, oh Christ. Okay. Fairby, I think that's kind of what I'm going to do.
Okay.
I can at
Sounds
least
good.
try to slow you down. Maybe you'll get some low charges.
CJ Stam, Netherlands. So cool. All right. I'm moving the camera around bad. Okay. We're good?
Up.
Sounds good, dude. So this is 2 units of 5 snipers, right? Or
Yes.
okay.
Correct.
And he can bring 2 in, right? So he brings both.
You can bring 3,
Oh,
but you can only keep 1,000 points.
Yeah,
So this
running
is
out.
literally 980 points in reserve.
Yeah. Okay. So we are maximum distance away over here. Look at this defensive deployment. Very exciting. So these guys can advance and shoot for free, right? And they shoot 21 plus potentially an 11-inch advance.
So I can redeploy them with the. You already made me burn a CP for nothing. I can
would you like to do
them.
that?
No, I do not.
Okay.
No part of me wants to put them in front of any part of your army.
All right. Well, there you go. Are you in the Are we in the highway to the danger zone here? No, I think you're okay.
I feel like I'm just out.
Yeah, everybody's hiding from my army, which is very rude.
Yeah,
Not particularly considerate.
I'd like to get a turn to shoot at you.
I get to maybe blow up a scout squad this turn. I would like to blow up this scout squad. Is that hard? That would be impossible for the most part. All right.
I tried to put you in a position where if you wanted to nuke something, that I could counter punch you and obliterate whatever hit. So you have to weigh the pros and cons of whatever you do.
Yeah, I don't think I go for any kills this turn. 100. I don't think I overextend. I think it's possible to keep a Gene Stealer unit on the center objective, safe from the aggressors, because you can go 11 potentially with a big advance, and then you could shoot 21, but you have to get line of sight. So you could go.
I do have long range marksmen.
Right.
Hashtag.
So 21. But basically, if I'm past this line, I don't think it's possible for anybody to get line of sight. Right? They could go here.
I do have a lot of indirect fire.
Oh, Thunderfire is going to hit whatever they want. That's not in question.
And remember, the Eliminators also have
Yeah. Shot. I'm just worried about the aggressors. If you want to shoot all your Eliminators at my Gene Stealers, it's okay. The Gene Stealers have to go somewhere. And I think where they're going to go is right here. And then we put this Maliceptor in the middle objective, and we just say, you're up. And that's basically what we do. And we see if we can kill a scout unit with some Hive Guard.
Yeah.
And that's the plan.
Basically, I just want to wither until I can get the blocker.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely reasonable. And looks like we should be able to get all 5 in range of those scouts. Probably worth it. Cool. So they're going to be in the corner there. They're right up against the wall, so if you get a charge off on me or something, you might be able to get me. Okay, we'll run these gentlemen. Spawn more dice. Go. 5, so we go 13. So it's 32 is like the maximum threat range of these dudes. Maybe we just sit over here somewhere and hang out. It's going to be interesting. We're playing aggressive armies cagely, I think, for the most part.
100%. Yep. I think this is a pretty decent matchup.
Yeah, I think it's much more interesting if I go first. I think if I go second, I'm not sure I can do anything about the aggressor bomb, and they just get to remove like an enormous number of points turn 1.
Correct. I would shoot, obliterate, probably.
Yeah, I get. Yeah, like a 1.5 Gene Stealer units die.
I gotta do my litmus.
Oh yeah, do it.
Do you have any start of the game stuff?
I have no start of battle round stuff.
We're obviously gonna do the reroll because that's not gonna matter. I got it off. So reroll in close combat.
I'm gonna run the Maliceptor. The thing everybody's been waiting for. Maliceptor runs 11. So we should be out of threat range with the Gene Stealers. Actually, maybe a little teeny bit back. Of those guys, you can shoot them with the Thunderfire if you want.
Fingers crossed.
And the Maliceptor. I mean, you can shoot the Maliceptor. I don't give a shit. I don't care about that guy. We'll run Swarmy. Way too far. He's going to hang out over here.
Haul in ass.
We'll run this little gentleman.
This little fella.
This little fella. Right? Ew. He's tired.
Trip.
Falls over, yeah. It's 45 is the threat on the Eliminators.
So they have a 36-inch?
Actually,
gun?
I don't give a shit if you shoot this guy. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I've just remembered. I don't care. Yeah, these guys will mostly just hang out over here somewhere, where you could shoot them with the little snipers if you want.
39-inch range. That range.
That doesn't sound right at all. Because they move 6, right?
I can move them.
Yeah, and you don't care about moving and shooting because you're shooting execution
40.
rounds. So
45.
you're trying to disguise your true threat range here.
You're implying that I'm going to move towards you at all.
If you want to stay in this 6-inch band of your deployment zone, I'm okay with that. You just stay right there. I'll get my hold more every turn. We'll just wait it out.
I just have to hold until next turn.
Yeah, run these Gene Stealers. Oh gosh, maybe someday we'll run the Gene Stealers. The other. Oh no, I have selected one of your scouts. My apologies.
It's okay.
They're tripping as well. Good thing we're not going to try to get you.
Yeah, right? It's all coming together.
You're like, yes, this is my plan. Hope he rolls 3d6 on the 5s on 3d6. What are you doing? What are you doing?
You move the objective. The objective doesn't move with them.
Why didn't you lock it? That was your
I'm
job.
locking it
You
now.
had one job.
Stop yelling at me.
What do you do? Get the F out of here.
I'm done. I'm done trying to help you. I'm done. I'm fucking over it.
Are we locked on this thing? Yeah, okay. Good job. We're on this guy because he doesn't have any targets. 3, very exciting. We will run. It's actually kind of a mistake there. It's okay. Where's it? I'm gonna look at the recon markers here. Oh, we're far away. All right.
Rip.
Yeah. Yeah, in hindsight, maybe should have overdrove the Maliceptor, but I didn't, so that's where we're at. This is the reserve Gene Stealer unit. They're just going to hang out on the back of the board for a while. Alright. This other Exocrine is going to move in a sec. After we futz with these guys for about 10 minutes.
I'm going to put you on a clock, Trevi.
Don't do it. Whatever. We're just going to have a guy in the corner so you can't deep strike in there. This doesn't matter because you can't even do it for another turn. Okay. Something like that. And then this guy's going to run 4. Yeah, so in hindsight, if I overdrive this guy, I can get recon this turn, but mistakes were made. Because then I can put him in the middle, and I can swarm lord these guys here.
Correct, yeah.
But I was hoping one of them would get over the line without having to overdrive. That's okay. Psychic Phase. We're going to put Catalyst up on... who do you even shoot at? You don't ignore cover, right? So, like, do I even care about you? Not really. I don't even like you that much.
Yeah, your lack of your response to my messages shows how much. I fucking
We'll
message
cast.
you, and it's like 4 days later, you'll send like an emoji.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bro?
I got stuff to do, man.
And you also send them at like weird times. So just be like weird LOL to me at like
Lol.
8 a.m. What are you
Yeah.
talking about?
Exactly.
First of all,
So we cast Catalyst successfully. We're gonna put that on, I guess, these front boys.
yeah,
Go ahead and shoot at them if you want.
yeah, it gives them a feel no pain. That's fine.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It actually is really good.
Catalyst. I'm going to cast. I can't cast the Horror. Symbiont Storm doesn't matter. I'm going to cast Onslaught on these guys. Goes off on a super high number. Very exciting. And I think that's it. Shooting phase. We're going to Hive Commander this guy. Go. He'll run a bajillion inches over to here and put everybody in his bubble in case it matters. It does. All right, that was fun. So probably like there. So I think just like this Exocrine and these guys in the back are going to be out. Next up, I will shoot these dudes at... Oh, I guess we can Symbio Storm them while we're thinking about it, yeah. That's technically cheating, but it's okay because I don't give a shit.
I'm
We're
allowed
gonna
to
shoot them
freebie
here.
now.
Yeah, whatever. You can have as many freebies as you want. You'll need them because the Tyranids are about to eat you. We're gonna shoot these little scout boys.
Cool.
I don't get to reroll, but I do get those hits back because I rolled 6s and I went on 2s. That many wounds at -2, no cover.
6s.
Get out of here. All right, that's my whole turn.
Okay, kill one.
I will get a kill one.
Mm-hmm.
Kill, hold. That's it. That was very exciting.
Okay.
You're
Ouch.
up. Ouch. Okay. I feel like that turn took longer than I needed to.
Oh. Okay.
These don't matter
Nothing's in range. Fair enough.
Luke Boss in the chat. What do I think about using 2 Maliceptors and slingshotting them both in? I wouldn't do it.
Advance the scouts.
I think they're so expensive and they don't do any damage. So you're using it. It's like a Malanthrope, right? Like you rarely take more than 1 Malanthrope unless you need to cover like an insane number of models. And because it's not a combat effective unit for the most part. Maliceptor obviously does more damage than a Malanthrope because Malanthrope is 0. But it's so far, I mean, it has never, gotten its points back in combat. So you're playing 300 points down basically in order to get like some 4-up invulns, which is not great. Yeah, Micah, I dropped an Exocrine. I had 5 float points in the list, so it actually like works out really well. Because the Maliceptor's 5 more points than the other guy. I'm not even sure about 1 Maliceptor, if I'm honest. I think I'm trying to play games with it to see how it goes, but I'm not like 100% on it. Yeah, the Psychic Overload is weird. It's probably... GW has an incredible ability to making like super poorly thought out rules, and I think the Maliceptor ability is one of them. Like, why do you have to hit 7 units within 6 inches? Like, at what point do you have 7 enemy units within 6 inches of you? Like, that... I don't know if that's ever happened in a game state of 40k. If it was, like, for up to 7, like, models in a unit within 6 inches, they take 1 mortal. You're like, oh, now we're talking. Like, now we're going to bullet this guy and blow up a bunch of Space Marines. But it's, like, individual units. So if 7 Smash Captains charge him and he makes all of his invulnerable saves, like, we're shocking. We're in business.
Okay. Well, that was a very impressive turn. Let's start with y'all ready?
Do it.
Thunderfires into them. I'm gonna spend 2 CP to shoot again.
So yeah, I spent 1. All right. Top of the turn, I'm gonna -1 strength you. Top of the shooting phase.
Strength.
Yeah.
-1 -1 strength. The one Thunderfire or all?
No, it's everyone who attacks anybody besides this guy, or I guess these guys in the back.
Besides, I'm sorry, who's doing that?
So it's a 6-inch aura from the Maleceptor. Any ranged attack that targets anyone within 6 inches of him suffers -1 strength. And he is within 6 inches of those guys.
It's actually really good.
Well, we'll see.
He's got 12 wounds. Cool. Okay. Ouch. Okay. So we'll just start with the 2 Thunderfires. First,
Mike, I have pulled off the Malanthrope kill bonus. I have one time. I think it was against Orcs.
We're gonna start shooting into the Gene Stealers that do not have.
Okay.
Okay. So
are we tremoring or no?
Not gonna tremor.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a tremor differently.
Wait, you have to do it at the start of your shooting phase.
You don't do it at the start of the vehicle.
No.
Oh, okay. Then,
No.
then the other,
You declare the tremor. Yeah. At the
the other one's gonna tremor this one.
Okay. I hope you watched my video on tremor shells, by the way.
It wasn't. Yeah, it was. Okay, so into the non.
I hope the chat's watched my video on tremor shells, so we can stop talking about it.
It's really good. People should watch it. Okay. 9 shots. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s because the captain.
Because of the thing.
All hit, and then 4s. Master Artisans, and the lieutenant. Let's be real 1s.
6.
Yep.
These are the guys who are not catalysted, right?
Correct.
Cool.
6
that was weird. All right. Oh, are we rolling or what's up, TTS? Nope, I guess we're not.
You want me to roll?
Whoa, I made 4. All right.
Great.
Get got, dude.
Great start.
You don't get to kill any Gene Stealers today.
And then the other shot into the same one. Dos.
So is this guy tremored or no?
No, the other unit is tremored. This unit's tremored.
That unit is tremored. I'm confused.
Yes.
So you did you
tremor coughs up one of the ability to shoot, right? It just basically
No, you have to hit me.
Oh, well then we'll tremor the other one.
But you get -1 to wound.
Tremoring this one.
Did you even watch my video? I explained the whole stratagem. Jesus Christ. Okay, so the first guy who did not load his tremor shells shot these guys.
Yes,
the other guy loaded his tremor shells and it's shooting these guys.
Yes.
I'm in. I'm with you.
Okay, got it.
Get her done.
Here's the other shot. 8 shots.
Look at you go.
All hit.
Winning on 5s.
Not great. 4s.
5s. You're -1 strength and you're -1 to wound.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, then reroll 1s because it's lieutenant. Oh, okay. And then Master Artisans. 3.
Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Go. I make 2. Ooh.
Wow. That's 5. You've made 5 out of 8.
Like 9.
5 out of 8.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
So
it's going well.
Cool.
We're nailing it.
And
I also have a DPR on it.
Yeah, you have of course.
I don't know. It's good. There you go. I failed another 5 up.
The last one into the onslaught.
So we're suppressing firing?
Yeah, this is double. Okay. 8 more shots. Oh, at least I'm statistically at 8. Reroll 1s. 1 miss. 1s. Oh, jeez, this is gonna go. This is a great game. Oh, woof.
And this is the tremor shell guy or the other guy?
The other guy.
Cool.
This is the other.
I make 1, and this is on these guys, right?
Yeah,
so
3
2 guys.
Yeah. Well, that was 3 CP to kill 5 Gene Stealers.
And tremor shell unit. So don't. That's a thing.
This is gonna be fun.
I'm having fun. I'm having a great time.
We'll just do. We're just gonna. Not really a lot of great targets. Couldn't do it. Gotta keep the bubble. We're just gonna do 2 Mortis into this squad. 2 Mortis from the Eliminators that moved.
Into the Catalyst squad?
No, into the big guy.
Oh, into the EXO. Okay, gotcha. Do it.
I've seen your 5-up input.
Yeah, like we're done with that.
2 shots. Reroll ones. Master of Artisans. Cool. 1 hit.
Hey.
5. That
minus
is
3?
1 wound.
Right?
Yep.
6 up.
3 first turn.
No. How much damage?
D3. Oh, yeah. Into a 2.
All right. Down to 10.
Yep. There we go. That's all really...
Super cool.
Okay. And then we'll just do the indirect shots into the
Okay.
the back squad. Okay. 3 shots. Reroll the ones. Into another 1.
Yeah.
Master Artisans.
That's a TTS dice roller for you. It rerolls ones and ones all day.
Absolutely love it. So I need 4s, right? So 1 wound.
These guys are salty.
Yeah.
1 wound into the Gene Stealers. Purple dice. Yep. Save me. It does not. Try it again. It does not. All right. He's dead.
Hey. I got 6 Gene Stealers that turn.
Yeah. And 2 wounds from Exocrine. That's at least worth another Gene Stealer.
Glad I took old school. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Cool. So I hold 1.
You sure do. I hold more, kill more.
That's it. Cool. That was awesome.
Love it. All right. Aha, you've fallen into my trap of being shot by Exocrines.
arms up into a shrug.
Okay. Like, what's your point?
I tried.
Yeah. So we're tremored here, right? So because we're salty boys.
Correct.
So we're slow and stuff. All right.
I'm gonna start rolling on your side of the board. I think that's
the secret.
That's the money side.
That's the secret. Okay, so chat's asking for a rolling counter for how many wounds the Maliceptor saves. Yeah, it's 5 so far, so that's pretty strong.
I want a counter chat that says
how many 5-ups I can roll.
Yeah, we need 2. We need
these
that.
Guys
how many 5s he makes, and then how many 1s into 1s I roll.
So this is a turn we have to stop from getting killed by Centurions. So I have to put a guy here to stop you from going into this corner.
Being a pussy.
No. They're very bravely protecting the rear of the table.
Fair enough.
They're brave soldiers.
So the one thing I like about your list, Trevor, secondaries are kind of, I don't really have a lot of great ones against you. Like Headhunter.
You take Big Game Hunter and Reaper. That's what you do.
Yeah, but even Reaper, I mean, you had, 20?
I have 60 Gene Stealers and 27 points in Rippers.
Yeah. Ugh. I mean, I guess.
I think that's what every single person has ever taken against me.
See, I thought you were going to slingshot more. I mean, it makes sense that you were going to.
Well, no, I was like in range to. I have to roll 4 consecutive 6s, basically.
I believe in you. I mean, you did make 5 out of 9.
I did.
So I do believe you.
And that was pretty skill right there. That's what they call that.
Mm-hmm. Pro level.
Yeah. Pro level 40K. I'm feeling. I actually remembered to screen this game though, so that's exciting.
Oh, great! The one time you actually remember.
My other games on stream have been like, oh, I forgot to screen. Like, oh, I hope my opponent just messes up terribly. And sometimes they do. It's very nice of them. Okay, so you shouldn't be able to put anybody in the back of my table edge. This guy is gonna run, or let's run this guy. 7. Do I overdrive him? Is he the guy I want to sit in the back? Sure. I'll overdrive him for a CP. So he's just going to run to this thing. Boop. He did not have a heart attack. Stand still on both of the Exocrines. These salty boys are going to be very salty.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The Maliceptor is going to run. That's not enough dice. I don't know what I'm doing. Roll many dice. He goes 12 inches. These gentlemen are going to run very slowly. So we go 2.5 plus 4, 6.5 inches.
Mm-hmm.
Whoop.
So I'm actually looking at the YouTube you're streaming right now, and we have completely different terrain. Like for the base, the ground, you have like the actual mat.
Oh, weird. Yeah,
I
I changed that before you came in. I wonder if it you have to be in here for it to load or something.
Yeah, I'm sending you a picture. This is actually pretty.
That's
pretty
super
crazy.
Weird. These guys are gonna come over here. I do like all the different maps. I think a lot of people complain that this isn't the prettiest terrain layout, which I agree with. It could be prettier, but
I like the mats. Those are the
the mats give it some character, you know. Give it some variety. Yeah. You can change the color palette pretty easily, which is good.
For our beautifully painted models.
Our gorgeously painted models, yeah. This guy's gonna run. Off chance he can horrify somebody, that would be exciting. 9 inches is not very far. No, he's not gonna get anywhere important. So this is the turn the snipers come in, so maybe he just hangs out. Symbiote
Oh shit! I gotta do mine.
Oh yeah, do your litanies. Do it.
Advance. Charge.
Who's the chappie? Oh, this guy. Gotcha.
Yeah, he's hiding back there. You got him up.
Okay. What are the two he has? He has the +2 charge and what's the other one?
+2 charge, 6 cents. Oh, the other one he only gets 1.
Oh, he's not a Master of Sanctity. All right.
No, I don't have the CP for it.
I made fun of my friend for ages for doing that, not being a Master of Sanctity.
It's good, but it's not worth burning. I mean, you don't have a lot of CP.
Yeah.
So you have to be very cognizant. Plus, I had to burn 2 for tremor, and then shoot again.
Yeah.
Burn 3.
So we're gonna run these guys. So they go 12. How far are we away here? Might actually end up moving one of these exos. Yeah. We're going to chain back to the swarmy.
Slingshot!
Slingshot him out. Okay. And swarmies having a grand old time over there. I'm not really sure why I moved you guys forward. I think I had a different plan halfway through my turn. That's okay. You're all going to die to hurricane bolters. It is. We'll give the Centurion something to do, you know.
You're a gentleman.
We don't want him to feel too bad. This doesn't matter anymore. So it is time to decide whether I'm going to move this hexagon. That's what it's time for. Oh, he's just in range of that guy. Never mind, we're fine. Cool. It's time to drop rippers in. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. These guys are going to be inside this run. Do you think I'll get recon this turn?
It's at this point it's up to if you're able to remember you have recon.
Do you remember whether I put it on the tape on the score sheet? Yeah.
It's on you to make sure you annotate.
Actually, let's not. let's not get got here.
Oh, look at that pro level.
I'm gonna not get Auspex scans
Big brain play.
by a million stupid aggressors.
God, Trevor, I can't wait to just play Tau against you over again. We're actually in the same town.
Oh yeah, over and over until I hate my life and want to kill myself. Yeah, that's fair. And then just in case, I'm gonna put these guys in this ruin. Let's see. So I don't think we're in danger here. Oh, we maybe are. So we should.
Are you in the danger zone?
The danger zone. Should we put a guy here? Does that matter?
You can be the goose and I'll be the gander. What?
In case we get blasted by scout snipers, that would be annoying and lame.
Trevor, you gotta give these guys a show, man. Come on.
I am. I'm giving them a show of how you screen against Raven Guard Centurions. Okay.
I'm surprised you didn't ask me to play Gene Stealer Cult and go second. So
no, this is the matchup I'm so terrified of. Like, I want to play it more.
Let me go first.
Let me go first. Yeah. Well, I haven't played against it going first before. I always go second and lose. So I want one. Give me my one.
Yeah, fine. You get
everybody gets one. So I think we are not gonna get killed immediately. So that's fun. It's time to psychic phase. I'm gonna put out a Symbiostorm onto this X-Grin on the bottom.
Sure.
Goes off. I'm gonna put Catalyst onto these guys, I guess. Goes off. You have no psychers, right, at all? Ooh.
No.
Catalyst is this one. Onslaught does not matter because nobody moved. So that was fun. I think that's my whole psychic phase. Shooting phase. We're going to Hive Commander these guys. Oh, not if I miss the dice box. Hey, 6 inches. So we can go 14.
Ruh-roh, George.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. And we're going to give them like a big old bubble.
This game's going good.
Yeah?
This is going good.
It's all fine. We're all fine here
it's
now.
All
How are you?
as I sit here and paint models.
Yep. Okay, that was a fun Hive Commander. Shooting this guy is going to shoot those guys.
Okay.
His first shot. Reroll 1.
Oh, yeah.
And 3s. 2 at -3.
Okay. 5 up.
Yep.
In cover.
Hey.
Hey. Poo.
Second shot. Reroll. And 3s. 5 that time.
I should probably get them.
3 go through, so 1.5 guys die.
Correct.
All right. The other man, same deal. He's Symbiostormed. First shot. Reroll 1s. We get 1 back, so we'll keep that one. That one misses. Winning on 3s. That many.
Okay.
Solid. So 1, 2.5 guys die.
Yep.
And we'll do it again. Okay. I get 3 more hits. Solid. Oh, that was a terrible wound roll, though. All right, it comes right back around. 3 saves, sir. So just we wound that. Yeah, kill that wounded guy. Cool.
Okay. There's 4 of them. Not too bad.
Not too bad. Heavy G's. We'll all shoot them. Measure from the back guys because their bases are so stupidly huge. that look good?
Mhm.
Cool. 10 shot. Oh, maybe no shots. Maybe TTS will let me drag my mouse. There we go. 9, 10. All right. Threes. Okay. Wow, I should have had somebody go storm these guys. Holy shit.
Jeez. Yeah.
Threes. That many at -2, no cover. I
Cool.
think you die. Okay, well, that was easier than I expected.
Yep.
Solid. That's all my shooting, I think. I don't really feel like shooting at these scouts or anything, so it is time to charge these scouts with these Gene Stealers.
Okay. 5 Overwatch. There's 6. Yeah. Oh, wow. There's something really up with TTS in the last week. Master Artisans. I don't know what the hell that was. Into the box. Okay, 1 hit. What is
The dice rollers are, yeah.
1 roll?
It's like as soon as you get any latency at all, the dice rollers are just like, I don't know what to do.
Do I have latency on the...
It doesn't look like it, but we might be bouncing around a little bit. It was pretty inconsistent yesterday. One guy dies.
Hey, got another one.
Got him. All right. How far can I move? Pretty far. So, yeah, this is an interesting question. I think it's... You get to attack me like 1,000,000 times. But the question is whether it's worth being attacked by scouts 2 times or being shot by a bunch of hurricane bolters if I go for a wrap.
That's fair.
And I think, the hurricane bolters are scarier than the scouts. So we're just gonna wrap you, I think. So we'll put one guy up over here somewhere. Something like this. And then give him some space. And do this kind of deal. You know the drill. You're a smart man.
Fair enough. I'm not, but I'm fair enough.
And then these guys will all kind of make their peace with the world. We're all going to get killed. I think that's okay. So, one man.
Catastrophic going your way, you just win. So, because I'll be forced to drop Centurions now.
Yeah,
in my
that's
backfield, so it's already.
We got one on you.
Yeah.
No AP with the punching.
1 wound.
Yeah.
Okay. Or up. I roll a 1.
One guy's dead. Yeah, and then we give that guy a little Gene Stealer hug.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, what's up? And one extra guy moves on the objective so we can grab it.
Well, I gotta swing back.
Yeah.
You might not have it.
Just wipe the whole unit.
That's why I said pending something catastrophic.
It's true. They could just roll billion dice and a million dice again.
Because the reasons I love scouts.
Yeah, it is obnoxious to wrap the rally scouts because they do punch back pretty hard. For sure.
Okay, 13. Hitting on 3s. Master of Artisans. 2 misses. Wounding on 4s. There we go. That is 10 out of 11 fails.
Easy peasy. I failed myself.
Master of Artisans.
Oh, yeah. Hey! I gotta make another one. No, 2 guys die.
Yep, that's kind of how I play a 40k.
That's how we do.
That's how we do
That's what we do up here. Yeah, so...
I'm glad chat's watching. This makes me happy. Because they're usually like, no, you don't roll that.
Kill that guy, yeah. Alright, we'll try that.
So...
Cool beans.
Killed 3.
Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. If we want to play a turn or 2, and then if you want to re-rack and you go first, and we'll see what's up.
Yeah, well,
just to get the experience.
Yeah, well, because here's the issue is, I'm basically having to put Centurions in my deployment zone, which is also pushed really far back.
Yeah.
So I don't think I can win this game. Maybe someone in chat's a better player than me, but I don't see how.
Yeah, that's why I feel like the short table edge deployment was really super good for me because I could screen this whole area out with like not much trouble, right?
Yeah,
like I have to put these Gene Stealers here and these Rippers. I'm like, okay, we're good.
You have so many models that even with even with Vanguard, I mean, you're
Right.
still going to be able to screen back here, which is fine. And I think you'd still have enough models to really put me in a tough position.
It is tough though, because like to move the screens, like if we were in Vanguard, right, and I wanted to screen, and I started on the red side, and I wanted to screen this area out, I have to move my dudes right up in threat range.
Yeah.
Whereas on this side, like I get this whole short table edge without really having to do anything. I just like move the Gene Stealers around.
Yeah.
I think I would have gone for Vanguard if I were you, but we'll see how much damage the Centurions can do, and then
I don't really like either one.
yeah, it's not great. Like you wanted like Dawn of War, right? You're just like, I'm all in on that.
I want you to have the entire. Right. But let's see what happens. I mean, let's see if I can kill more than 4 Gene Stealers in a turn.
No, I don't believe so.
Okay, so let's see.
Gene Stealers are 2 hard kill.
Completely blocked out. Completely blocked out. Completely blocked out. I could conceivably put. Nope, blocked out.
Yep.
Here.
Yeah, I measured this guy at all the corners.
Yep.
And then same with this guy.
Oh, you got a squad down here I didn't see. Blocked out of there. Cool. Okay. Exciting.
Yeah, so I think like here, I think you can go, and that's probably the best place, right?
Now, one of the big things I love
when you fight over one
is I can do this.
Yep, for sure.
This is one of the advantages. You can kind of give yourself a look.
Yeah. What I wish you could do is do the tab move thing that you can do when you're dragging your models around, and do it with the measuring tool and the line drawer, and then you can just draw 9-inch lines.
I agree.
It kind of annoys me that you can't do that.
Okay, so I have right here, and I have some prime targets. I don't have.
Micah, yeah, actually, one of the battle reports on the channel, I actually played 30 gargoyles in a game. To fill out a brigade, I think that they are solid. I think if you're going pure horde mode, gargoyles are sick because they're like insano fast, and 30 mans like just cover the entire table in bodies. The issue is that they kind of compete with your troops choices because they're not damage dealers and they're just like horde mode guys. And they don't fill troop slots, so they don't unlock battalions. I think the big issue, you see a ton of them, but if you're going for pure horde or you're building brigades, I think 100% gargoyles are insanely good. You can also like make them -3 to hit sometimes, which is like just hilariously good. If you like horrify somebody and then wrap it with gargoyles and deal 1 wound to them, and you have the high fleet ability where they're -1 to hit in melee, they just don't die.
Just don't die.
Yeah, like so sometimes you'll wrap something with the T3 models and they're intercessors and they just kill all of you and you're like, well, you hit on 6s now, and you're like, ooh. Actually, I guess I live here forever and ever.
This is my home now.
Yeah. So yeah, I do think gargoyles are sweet. Do I use the 9-inch deep strike tool? I don't know what that is. So I guess I don't. Is it like one of those weird ring things that people use?
Yeah, it's the rings that are usually off.
Oh.
And then you can also
I should save those, I guess.
There's a way to do it with the actual circle. I think it's within your circle.
Yeah.
I don't know. I haven't really played around with it too much.
I have not used that tool before. I probably should. I think it's a time saver for sure.
Okay. So here is where I try to push you out of my deployment zone.
Please leave.
Please leave.
Please leave my deployment zone.
I don't think it's going to be optimal, but I mean, I could conceivably cause quite a bit of damage, which is what I have. I have to be able to get some luckies, some snipes in. But I mean, you also are really good at hiding everything, which is awesome.
Yeah.
Obviously, you use terrain to your advantage.
That's this. I mean, the secret tech, right, is that you have an 18-inch. You have to have an 18-inch screen in front of the stuff you don't want to be grabbed to death. Mm-hmm. And then if you do that, then you can't be grabbed to death. Is the secret. Micah, you're playing 9 Carnifexes with +1 to hit for monsters when you charge and +1 AP for Scything Talons. The +1 AP. That only works on standard Scything Talons, right? That doesn't work on the monstrous ones. I think that was an FAQ. So I would be aware of that if you're trying to spam monsters. But if you're just bringing Hormagons alongside it, and that makes sense. The big issue, like the downside, is you lose. yeah, man. I played 5 Carnifexes the other day, just gun Carnifexes alongside a bunch of monsters, and I was playing against them against like Chaplain Dreadnoughts and stuff, and I'm like, why do these exist? Like, why am I the same points and have a worse gun and also not a character? Like, I don't understand. I would double check that. I believe it's in the Blood of Baal FAQ, but now I can't remember off the top of my head. Actually, I can just look it up. We have the internet.
Yeah, you have all access to it.
It's mostly for spamming Hormagaunts. I think I might be over custom high fleets though, because the opportunity cost of Kraken is so like insane. It's really obnoxious, honestly. So it was in the Blood of Baal FAQ. They said that the biometallic cysts adaptation does not improve the armor penetration characteristic of massive and monstrous scything talons. It's literally only the scything talons on like Hormagaunts, basically, and warriors and stuff, and gene stealers, I guess, which is kind of fun. I don't think you need melee on the Carnifexes, to be honest, because they're so bad at melee unless they charge. Like, you don't even want to charge usually. But you do need melee in the army, I think. I think almost every Tyranid army benefits from having a unit of Gene Stealers in it. Even if you're not going to, like, slingshot them, you just hide them in the corner, and if anybody comes to engage your guns, like, you have just 160 attacks to just kill everything. Yeah, high fleet adaptations are unreasonably terrible. Like, it's not enough that they're slightly worse than like most of the other, like the standard high fleets. You also can't take their special psychic power or their special stratagem. It's like they really didn't want you to play custom high fleets, basically. So yeah, you just stick with like Cronus, Jormungandr, and Kraken, and just leave it at that. Basically, I just released. There's a new Tyranids faction overview on the channel that just came out. I just released today that went public, and I didn't even talk about custom high fleets. I just talked about the ones that people play. You about to come punch the lights out of my Maliceptor, dude? Please don't. Please don't. I don't want you to.
I mean, so we have not really a lot of options here. I find that, I might conceivably be able to kill both your Gene Stealer squads and then cause quite a bit of damage to your backfield. I need some things to go my way, but then it's going to be a slow grind across.
Yeah, for sure. I don't feel like you're out of the game because, like, I mean, you have 1,000 points that just showed up, right? But the speed is definitely an issue.
980.
980 points. Excuse me, it's 980 points?
Speed's going to be an issue, but conceivably I should actually kill this squad of GSTs. I should be able to kill this squad of...
Yeah, Micah, it's even worse because the cranial channeling is one psychic test for your whole army. It's not even reroll failed psychic tests. It's reroll one psychic test every round. So it's effectively like you get a couple CP.
Okay, you ready?
Let's do it, dude.
Let's do it. Do it to it. Okay, so I only have 4 Centurions. Yep. Fuck. He's a little bit further forward.
Yeah, you should be good. Like your big guys aren't based, right? So you should have almost like a full inch. Yeah.
Yeah. So there's 4.
Yeah, Micah, it is. It is so bad, dude. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Get it done. Yeah, I'm just vamping with the chat. I think I'm gonna do the Maliceptor strat. It's only gonna affect these Gene Stealers, but we're gonna get her done.
Okay. So what was the grab trap?
So you're shooting 4 grav cannons here.
4 grav cannons into him.
Yep.
2 grab cannons into the Gene Stealers, all bolters into the Gene Stealers. Yes. Okay. So the grab, so 16 grab shot, 4 each. What the hell? Okay, 16 shots.
Mhm.
So I'm hitting on 3s.
Yep.
Re-rolling with the Chapter Master.
Good thing.
Good thing. Okay. Can't re-roll. Can't triple stamp or double stamp. I need 5s. Re-rolling because of the grab amp. So 9 at -3.
Yep. So I could save on 6s. Let me try.
I think he's dead.
No, I'm gonna save them all.
Yeah. I believe in you.
I saved 2. 7 to go through.
That was good. Yeah, so good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead.
He's,
Should die to the first roll.
Well, they get to reroll damage too.
Yeah. So if you're all ones into all ones, I'm okay. You almost did, but
wow.
no, that will kill me.
Wow. Reroll.
I died to that, yeah.
And
You're good.
12, 15. Okay.
Yep. Oh, he could hurt those Gene Stealers next to him, I guess. He does not.
Okay, 10 grab into those Gene Stealers. Or, excuse me, 8 grab.
Mhm.
Roll. Okay.
These are winning on 4s.
Correct, because you're thin.
And they reroll.
Yep. 6 at -3. 1
Ooh, 6. So I make 1 of the invulns. How much damage each?
They're only 1 because you don't have a 3 of them.
Oh, you're right. Duh, I'm a little light boy. All right, so take the DPRs. I make 1 of those, so 4 guys die.
And then bolters would be 12 each, 36, 72. 72 bolter shots.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many. It's so many. So many. $72. Okay. Hit. Oh, this is gonna break the game. I'm Kim Kardashian breaking the internet. Whoa! Look at those ones.
Ooh! Good thing you get to reroll all that garbage. That was a terrible roll.
That's a terrible.
That was
roll.
terrible. There you go.
Okay, there we go.
That's some solid conversion right there.
And I need 4s. And no covers. 1 Master of Artisans.
You need 5s. You need 5s. You're strength 3 right now.
Why are they strength 3?
Because of my strap.
Oh, you gave the... Okay.
Get out of here with that garbage.
27. 27, no covers.
That's fine. No cover, okay.
5 of mid balls.
What do we got? It's 14, so this, and then that again, and then get rid of one. All right, 27. 5 ups. Oh, come on.
Broke the game.
5 ups again. There.
Wow,
See?
that is so many still, though. That's
we lose for 9. All right, cool.
wow.
They're not even dead, dude. They're not even dead.
I want to see how many you made. 18. 18 5-ups.
That's not even that high above average. It's like
what?
That's like a 3.5 plus save basically that I just rolled, and I failed 9 of them, so I was like probably 2 or 3 above average.
I just want to be around you with roll dice. Just want to be there.
Just make sure you're not around when I roll 3 plus invulnerable saves, because it's so bad. Like instantaneously, every single one fails. You're like, how did you fail all of them? I was like, that's not even mathematically possible. I'm like, well, that's how I roll.
Okay. Now, so I should have shot this squad at first, but okay, well that's them. So how many did they lose? 5. So yeah, that's good.
I will not run away.
You have to kill more.
I have a bajillion synapse creatures right there. I don't give a shit about your morale. Get out of here. The hive-minded doors.
I'm just gonna. They're just gonna shoot bolters into your swarm.
Yeah, dude. Just all of the bolters.
Yeah.
I will remove them. Yeah, that's okay.
Fair enough. Okay. First squad shooting at your.
At the little neuro, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, it's a character. The only one I can see. These aren't characters, right? Your excrets.
The excrets are not characters, no.
Yeah. Okay. So just groups of 5.
Yeah, literally just Swarmy and the neuros are characters.
So 1 grows. Okay, 5 shots. So hitting on 3s, but I'm plus 1 because of my super doctor. Reroll.
Yep.
Okay, I am wound.
I'm T4, so you need 3s.
So,
yeah.
3s. Rerolling because of artisans.
So 2 mortals and 4 saves?
2 mortals and 4 saves, correct.
That's 8. I don't know why I picked up 8. Here we go. 4 saves. Make 2, so I'll take 4.
He's got 1 left. Okay, so the next squad will shoot this thing. Go for the overkill.
Yeah, might as well.
Hit on 3s. Reroll. Chapter Master. Wow, 2s into 2s.
Solid. TTS dice roller strikes again.
There, he's dead.
Yeah, it's immortal. Okay.
Okay, barely. Not the prettiest, but it worked.
Yeah, your scouts were like, "Oh, you don't want us to overkill? We'll do it exacties."
Okay. I'm just gonna do the we'll do the 3 shots. Your G-Sellers.
Sure.
3d3 shots from the AX, the eliminators. Jeez, great. Hitting on 3s. Rolling. Master Artisans. Dice got eaten. A 1 into a 2. I'll kick them. And then I need 4s, right? Because you're strat.
On who?
Ones.
Who are we talking? Who are we shooting over here?
This is the D3 shots shooting.
Yeah.
If they have a strat, right? Do I need 4s or 5s?
Yeah, it's -1 strength. So I think they start at 5, right? So you're
Strength.
down to 4s.
Yeah, 4s.
Yeah, so 4s.
So our it's a 1 wound. 2 wounds.
2 wounds. All right, purple dice. Yep. 5s and 5s again. 1 guy dies.
Hey. Now we'll just do the indirect shots into the second. 3 indirects. Artisan. All hit. Unbelievable. Reroll 1s because Lieutenant. 2 at 2.
At the Gene Stealer squad again?
Yeah.
Cool. Oh my god.
Into the box.
Nope.
Hey,
and nope.
Hey. Oh. There's a few less Gene Stealers. You have what, 2 left?
Yep.
Okay. We'll do the thud gun. First thud gun.
Thud gun.
Gun. And then we will. Yeah, we'll just thud gun. Okay. So 43. Eight. Consistent 8. I like it. 2s. Reroll. Artisans. 1s. Okay. And then 4s, right? Strength. Artisan. And then Lieutenant. Damn it. 6.
They're dead.
Hey, I got a squad.
You did it.
The grind is real. Okay. And last stud gun into Hive Guard. A lot of great things. We're just gonna shoot into your check. Project 3. I'm gonna spend 2. Shoot that Thunderfire twice. He's gonna do 1 into this squad.
Yep.
And 1 into this squad.
Cool.
Back. Actually, so you got a 3-up, 4-up save and cover. Are the Hive Guard affected by the -1 strength of the weapons?
I don't think so.
Everything in the Malif.
They do have enhanced resistance though. So yeah, so they are not -1 strength to shoot at. So you'd be full strength, but they ignore your AP.
Oh, okay. So they were just okay. So we're just gonna do 1 into this flyer.
Yeah, and just pick those guys off. Yeah, you got it.
Okay. First stud gun into pick your poison.
I think I should have given away this other Neurothrope in hindsight.
Oh,
I don't like this red one as much as I like this blue one.
Ones. I need threes. Reroll artisans. 6.
That's here?
Yeah.
Alright, so just...
Okay. And then the last one into the building.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Here we go. Okay. Ugh. Stop it. Stop rolling so many ones. Okay. And then I need threes. Artisan. 6. Big one.
I could save those.
Yes, sir.
Million sixes. 1 6, so only 1 base dice.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Yeah, it could have been worse.
Could have been worse, yeah. Okay. I think that is it for shooting.
Cool beans.
Charges. We're just gonna charge my.
Yep.
8 and 9. I am +2 because of my litany.
So probably 7.
7.
Easy.
Is a 7.
Easy peasy. So that's what we call that.
Guaranteesy. On top.
Yeah. It's going to be funky because these guys in the back have to go around, right? I guess they'll just make a big old chain around, yeah.
Yeah, they're going to have to come.
I mean, you'll probably kill these dudes, but...
My chaplain is going to charge.
Yep.
Or excuse me.
Come on in, Chappie.
Yeah, Chappie.
I am Chappie.
6. I will spend a C. And do it 2!
Yeah. Get out of here. Yeah, next stage on this cool overlay. We need CP counters, and we need a dice roll camera for sure.
Fair enough. Okay, so that's going to be... So we'll start with consolidation. Yeah, I wish I would have rolled higher for the chaplain so we can back. You're going to heroic gain. So what causes the most damage? There's actually... Yeah. These Centurions. Okay, so...
Yeah, for sure the Centurions, right? Like 100%.
I mean, like I said, I rolled bad on the chaplain, so I wanted to kind of put...
Yeah.
So, I mean, I guess I could activate the chaplain.
But then I pull out of the Centurions. If he kills a bunch of people, I pull away from the Centurions, and they don't get to swing at all. And then the unit probably survives.
He's going to have to...
But I think the Centurions pick up like everybody in the front. Yeah.
Okay, so we'll just do Centurions. Get my consolidate. Because I have to be within 3 inches, or be within an inch of the swings. I might probably get 4. I think I'm happy with that. Yeah, there's... She ain't the prettiest dog pile, but she'll work. Okay, Centurions. 2. Sergeant. They all have tax apiece.
R.I.P. Gene Stealers. You did good.
Rip. Well, I mean, you know, let's see what I roll.
Yeah.
I'm overconfident. Actually, let me move him further back here so I can get the buff. Asshole. There we go. That makes sense. Okay. Hitting on 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Re-rolling. Okay. And anything but a 1. Artisan. That's why I love Artisan. 14 at your invul.
Yep. All right. Well, this is 15, so we'll just do this, I think. Are these counted? Yeah, cool. Oh, they weren't. Here we go. 14. 5 ups. I lose 10. Is there 10 in that unit?
Flat 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there are. Okay. Chaplain can make it with the 6-inch, right? Because he's got the fast. He's a fast boy. Yeah.
Correct. He is a fast boy.
He's got to come play though.
That's fine. You only got. Did you lose 10?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't shoot my pistols from my sergeants.
Oh no! Then your chaplain might have been out though. If that guy died.
I always forget the. Okay, so chaplain is.
Come on in, Chappie.
Come on. Okay, so he's got 5 attacks. Oh, TTS! I believe in you. Okay. So I'm hitting on 3s. Oh, okay.
Hitting on 2s, right? Or is he a?
No, he's got power.
He's a fisty boy. All right, gotcha.
5 at neg punch.
5. Why does he have 5 attacks?
4 base plus 1, right?
No, he's 3 base, dude.
3. Okay,
Get
my bad.
the F out of here.
I'll pull out one of the hits. Sorry.
I'm like, whoa! I was like, oh, you give mantra off? Like, no, he's only got 1 power. Right? We talked about this.
If you quickly hover over it,
yeah,
it just shows.
Yeah, it's like off.
Times.
It's yeah. So
yeah.
they're all dead.
Did you make any of them? Oh no.
No, I failed them all.
Cool.
I'm running out of 5-ups.
Yeah, that's a fair point. Wow. Okay, that was quite a bit of damage.
Yep.
Okay. I think that's my turn.
Sweet, dude.
Okay, I think I killed more.
Yeah, for sure. Right, okay. Yeah, I only killed one thing, right? So.
Yeah, I got killed.
So you kill more. I'm gonna auto pass these rippers because they're not within synapse. Yeah, they're far away. So that I get that objective, so I hold more. And the other rippers have to take one on a 5 or 6. Somebody could run away.
How'd you auto pass?
Just with CP.
Got it.
They are okay. Yep, they're fine. The other unit. So I will get hold more. Yeah,
they leadership 4.
What's up?
Leadership 4.
They are leadership. Oh, they are leadership 4. Okay. Yeah. So one guy runs away.
And then this one is.
I auto pass those ones. Yeah.
Fair enough. Okay. Cool.
Sweet, dude.
Wow, that was good. So that was actually a lot of damage, but I'm still walking.
Yeah. I was basically hoping that those guys wouldn't be able to make it in, but
7-inch, baby. 7-inch.
Yeah.
Okay. Trevi, your turn.
Okay.
Did I score right? I got 1 big game.
You got old school that turn, and you got you killed my warlord.
Oh, I did get your warlord.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh, I got 1 point.
My warlord. So I think this guy's smites are gonna go into the chaplain, which is exciting.
I'm gonna quickly go pee.
You got it. Yeah, I'll move my stuff. We'll stay still with this guy, I think. Unless we move back to the objective. Now let's move back. Right? What's the threat on these guys look like? Measure from the back of the base, I guess. So they have to basically go exactly this way, 5 inches, and then they can shoot 27. So if we move backwards, we're actually out of range to be shot by those guys, so we will do that. Plus, run the objective. Very fun. The Maliceptor is living its best life over here. I think it's going to peek so it can see the Centurions and the Chaplain, and it's going to be just a little bit farther away from the wall. And rotate itself so it doesn't quite as easily get nabbed by Grav. Y'all are dead. Y'all are dead. So I made some mistakes that turn. Maybe should have gone for the kill on the scouts and then just eaten the bolters. But these guys shouldn't have been here. That was dumb. I was kind of expecting that I would double move them to screen, and then I was like, oh, I have the Rippers to do that, which was the plan all along, so I'm not really sure what I was thinking. These guys are going to run. 6. We can go 12. They're an easy kill. I think we make them shoot the Thunderfire at him. We'll just stay here far away. Yeah, we'll just actually hang out.
Okay, what'd I miss?
Just moving some stuff around.
Was that as much damage as you thought was going to happen?
Yeah, for the most part. I was kind of hoping that that these guys would survive. It's kind of a lot of coin flips you got to get to get into them, but it's pretty reasonable that you do. Like, it's not unreasonable that they get in. I'm going 13 here. Because you got to get the mantra, and then you have to make the 7-inch charge, so it's a lot of fail cases.
That's a fair point. Well, so there's still +1 because of Issodon, because he gives you.
Oh yeah. So it's an 8-inch either way. Yeah.
It's an 8-inch, yeah, at least. I mean, that's where you take the hungry for battle, but I find that you need.
Well, that doesn't even stack with Issodon, right? So you're like, it's like a bunch of things that don't stack with each other. You're like, okay, I don't really need all these.
So yeah, you can't go above a 2 or +2 to your.
Right.
You can't stack
Storm
like
Lord.
him with
15. That's okay.
GW was pretty good on those.
Yeah. So the Swarmy's just gonna get 18 of the of these grav guys, or these assault guys. Basically right here. This guy's gonna run.
Do you want me to pull these Jinxilor bodies off the board?
Yeah, if you want to just delete them, that's fine.
I like pulling stuff off the board. I hate when people delete stuff.
Oh, really?
I like that.
Oh, it's so clean, though. It's so clean when they delete them. Make you move at least one of those sniper units. This guy's going to hang out in the back with his best buddies. And that Ripper Swarm's going to run. Oh, come on. TTS, what are you doing? There you go. He's just going to run back here, I guess. Can he touch that and also be in range? No, I don't think so. Yeah, he'll just touch this. I don't think that you can kill this Exocrine this turn. So we put him at, so the Grav Centurions, the 5-inch move, I don't think they can't clear the wall going directly at him, right? So I think they have to move up this way to get line of sight, and he's out of 27, or of 27 of there, basically. So I don't think that the Grav can shoot him, is what I'm trying to say. And that's my whole movement phase. So we're Psychicking. We're going to Symbio Storm over here. Ew, with barrels. I should just measure that. I'm not stupid. Yeah. So I perils for 2. Just easy eliminator fodder now. We are going to smite here. So it'll go into the chaplain. Goes off on a 6, so D3 on him. For 2. We'll smite here. Super smite. You're dead. We'll smite here. Super smite again, please. This is the one I want. No. Goes off on the Centurions, because they're the only thing I can see.
You're +2.
I'm +1.
Yeah.
1 mortal to the Centurions, and then Psychic Scream from the same guy.
Which the close combat?
What's up?
Close combat Centurions?
Yeah, that's the only unit I can see. This guy.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. 2 more.
So 3 total?
Yep. Alright, that was fun. I will... So we cast Symbio Storm, we cast all that stuff. I'm going to Horrify them, I think. Am I in range? Yeah, I should be in range to do that. Yep, so we'll make them horrified. I do. You are horrified.
That makes them -1.
It's -1 to hit, -1 leadership, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Here you go. Enjoy that. Alright. Shooting phase. I'm going to shoot these guys into these guys.
What's the strength of the weapon?
8.
2 transhuman.
Transhuman? Yep. Here we go. Numbers. Reroll 1. Solid. More numbers. Force now. Look, it didn't even matter. 4 ups. 2 go through.
So how much?
It's D3 each, so let me roll them. Wow. Kills one guy.
Jesus, just a fuck enough.
Exacties.
Got one. Exactly.
Exacties. All right. This guy is going to shoot. Who's he going to shoot at? He's going to shoot at these scouts.
Okay.
Oh, and yeah, we're spending CP to make him stand still. Okay, scouts. We do that, right? Or do we just blast at these? Yeah, I already have a kill this turn. Yeah, we'll shoot at the Centurions, actually.
Okay.
We'll just make it happen. Here we go. First shot. Ew, that was awful. Reroll ones. Okay, well, still bad. And winning on threes. 3 at -3. So, yeah, one guy dies and one guy's wounded, right? Because of the wounded I did earlier.
Is it flat 2? Or?
It's flat 2, yeah. Second shot, we'll go with the same target. So I get 2 back for Symbiostorm. 3s. Yeah. 4.
You know, you keep saying ugh, but it's still killing 1 or 2 Centurions. Look at that.
So we kill 2 more.
Killed 2 more.
All right. Well, we're getting there.
Ugh.
We'll have Commander Swarmy. $11 or 12. So he'll go.
Or what do you? No,
He's moving himself. Yeah. 5.5, and then or 7.5, and then we have 4.5 left. So he's just gonna park inside this building basically, so he can't be grabbed. And that is basically it. Bottom of the shooting phase. Do I double fire these idiots? Let's see. It's 2 unwounded guys here, right?
Correct.
Their lead 8?
Correct.
So down to 7, and they've lost 4 or 3? 3? Okay. They probably won't die.
Okay.
If I double fire at them. I almost double fire on these guys, honestly. I think I will. I'm going to shoot these guys. I'm going to double fire the Hive Guard into those scouts.
Sure. Does that cost CP? Or
yeah, it cost me 2. I spent it already.
Oh, you already spent it.
Yep. 3s. Reroll 1s. Solid. And 2s. That many at -2, no cover. Got him.
Cool.
All right. So that gets me kill hold butchers. And I'm not gonna take. I'm not gonna take gangbuster on the assault guys.
Sure. Leadership check on the assault guys.
Yep.
Oh, holy shit! I actually passed.
Yeah. Yeah. You know no fear, right? So like, you're okay. Yeah. It was a pipe dream, I think, to kill these.
In my mind, I was 6 into a. So that was kind of how I saw it.
Yeah. And we should recon this turn also. Yep.
How? You still have that one guy.
Yeah, so I have a Ripper here. I have this guy on this quarter. Yeah, and then we have a million dudes in the back. Yeah. You're up.
Okay. Sad part is I really have no. The one Exarchan that's gonna 3 Centurions a turn.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's kind of funny because like we're so good at killing each other. Like your army is mostly lethal to my army, and all my shooting is like super well suited to kill Space Marine models.
Well,
so
that's
like
the one. Yeah. That's the one issue with this kind of this ITC map that everyone kind of comments on, because these line of sight blocking terrain pieces in the center are so brutal. This, like, if you use any of the other options.
Well, I mean,
for both of us,
I feel like we both want them. Like we both want to see through, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
But I would like my army because I move so slow, so
Right.
it's like we're looking at. I mean,
You gotta run all the way around.
they're gonna have to advance.
Yeah, I'm almost like, do you even like try to shoot this turn at all, and you just like move directly forward and try to charge through the wall? Yeah.
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 You go
like,
for the charge. You
right.
kind of have because
because you can even if you don't kill this guy, right? You can just litany next turn to fall back and shoot.
Litany's dead.
I just killed the chaplain. You're right. Yeah. It's like, well, so you can't do that, but
I have the smash captain that should be able to kill him. I mean, I should be able to push, but I mean,
I don't think he kills me. This guy.
Really?
Yeah, I have a 4+ invulnerable save.
In close combat too.
Yeah, all the time, forever and ever.
Oh, forever and ever.
He's a brain bug. He's got a big shield.
Yeah. I mean, this will be fun.
It feels afraid though.
Oh, that's fair.
Little Starship Troopers reference for you guys.
I love it. Okay, so these, like, I don't know if I'm gonna be within 36. Oh yeah, I guess I'll be within an inch. We'll get a few bolters on them. Okay, Centurions move a Gentleman's 4.
Some good Tyranid talk in the chat here. I do like it. Talking about the custom high fleet adaptations, reroll 1 hit, and the adaptation for wound regain. I don't like the wound regain one. The fact that it forces you to stand still is like a little ridiculous to me. It's so silly. Like, like why even make that a requirement?
Captain's gonna advance because it's still advanced charge.
Yep.
3, 15.
But the reroll 1 to hit, I think, is okay if you're spamming venom cannons. But it also requires you to stand next to synapse creatures, right? Which is a little awkward. But if you have warriors, it's probably fine. But the question is, right? Like, if you're trying to build that combo, why don't you just play Kronos? And then instead of reroll 1 hit, you reroll all 1s. And you have basically the same restrictions. And then you also get Symbiostorm on top of that, which is insane for that kind of army. Yeah, Hannibal Lictor, the Gene Stealers got licked. they got a licking.
Say it again. Lictor.
I hardly knew her. Got him. Yeah. So the Centurions all came in. The Assault Centurions made their charge on the Gene Stealers that were wrapped up with the Scouts, and so they killed them. And then I made a positioning error with these guys, and they got killed by Hurricane Bolters. They should have just run backwards, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't have popped.
Yeah. Easily. But it wasn't that bad. The Gene Stealers are probably the least useful models in my army in this matchup, so I'm not super worried about it.
I gotta have a few things go my way.
Yeah, they're not great against like they just get killed by Hurricane Bolters. And they don't really save me against that.
Lictor? I hardly knew her.
I don't know about the Quad Devourers, though. I think Devourers are in a very bad place right now for Tyranids.
Ooh, I can see it.
They're, like, you're not really killing anything important with Devourers. Like, it's not like Tyranids need help killing, like, Toughness 3 models. Like, they can just do that all the time. You just attack them with random stuff and they die. It's nice to have them, but, like, I don't know why you need a 120-point monster to do it. Oh, muted everyone.
Did you mute me?
I just muted my audio. Maleceptor, I don't know. It's just doing its thing. It just sits in the middle of the table and it's kind of hard to kill and shoots people with light mine bullets. That's its job.
He does. Okay, so we'll start.
It killed. It didn't even kill a Centurion. It did 3 wounds to a Centurion. So that was fun. And then the Exocrine was like, "All right, I got you, buddy.
I got you, boy.
Yeah.
I got you. Don't worry, baby bird. I'll feed you."
Yeah. Gross.
That's not appropriate.
Yeah.
Okay, let's. We're gonna do some bolters into him.
Okay.
So I got.
Into the Maleceptor. I hardly knew her. Got him.
Joke works on everything. 24. Okay. Hitting on threes. Rerolling 1 into a 1.
Solid.
Chat, keep count.
Yeah.
That was a weird roll.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't want to go in. Winning on 5s.
Yep. Okay. 6 neg 1, no cover.
Alrighty. So I'll take my 4-ups. Make them all.
6.
Get out of here.
6.
Oh, 6? Not 4? Okay. I had the 4 in my head, I think. Failed those ones, so I take 2.
Well, that was statistically average.
Look at me go. No, I should have failed one more, I think, if we're being average.
Fair enough. I'm trying to help you out here.
You were -1 to hit there, right?
No, I did not do that.
Nope.
Shit.
That's
you
okay.
want me to reroll that?
Nah, it's fine.
It's just 24.
Yeah, we don't have to do it again.
You're like, please don't roll that many again.
No.
Okay. We're just going to shoot the snipers into
Yep.
guy I can see.
Mm-hmm.
So 5 shots. I moved, but you're still a character.
Yep.
3s. And reroll
because of Lias, yeah.
Lord. Lias.
Lias.
There we go.
2 mortals.
2 mortals and 3 wounds.
Don't fail all of the saves here, buddy.
Oh.
Oh, okay, we survive on 1.
Do you?
Yeah, he's a 3-up invulnerable.
Oh, F.
Got him. That's what eliminators are for.
And your T4. 5 ups. No, your T4. No, so the 2 does. So you actually have 1.
What?
Because you're.
You're winning on 3s. Your strength 4.
I pull that back. Okay, there we go. Oof, math is hard. Let's go shopping.
Fact.
Okay, we're just going to do the interactive.
Yep.
What is happening?
Yeah, it's a little.
There's something wrong with
a little funky today.
All hit.
Look at those hits. Winning on 2s.
Master Artisans.
3 of them?
No, wounding on 3s. One more.
You're +1 to win me.
Yeah, +1. So 2s.
Make them all. Do I? No, I failed a bunch, actually. He really did not. He was like, I'm tired. I really don't want to survive this game. Please, someone kill me. I don't want to play anymore.
Okay, snipers. Jesus. Let's go into him.
Mm-hmm.
Indirect. Reroll. Artisan. Artisan. 1. 1 second.
1 save. Into the Maliceptor?
Yeah.
Fail.
Hey.
Take 1.
There we go. Thud guns. We're gonna shoot 1 thud gun into hiding.
No. Forget about them. Don't do it, man.
And the other one into this back square.
Sure.
Actually, shit. See, I don't really have any. I don't really have a great target because you're gonna counter with your. I guess we'll just shoot into your. Gene Store's everything crazy going on right now?
Nah, they're just regular old boys. Just hanging out.
We'll do 1 into him.
Yeah.
And 1 into your Gene Store.
Sure.
Gene Store squad. Oof.
Big old shot. He loaded the big
it.
guns this time.
That dog will hunt. I don't get to use that enough time.
What does that even mean?
That dog's gonna hunt right there.
3s, yeah.
Reroll. 7 neg 1s.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Good.
4 and 7. Here we go. 4 die.
Okay. And then the last one into the flyer.
Oh, man. Your Smash
Artisan.
Captain left, right? Yeah.
Artisan.
Sorry,
I got
Smash
2
Captain.
hits.
2 hits. Jesus.
Artisan. 1 wound.
Solid, dude. Solid. Oh. Come
Actually,
on, Purple Die.
Toughness 3?
They're toughness 4.
Yep.
They're
Son
toughness
of a
4.
bitch.
I fail. At least he gets his target.
Okay. I think I'm charged. Okay, charges. We're gonna start with the smashing into your. I guess.
All right. So I have he has 6 melta-guns that have indirect fire.
Okay, fair enough.
No, he doesn't. You're good. He's just trying.
I rolled a 1 into a 1.
That's okay. There you go.
That's another plink. And he's +1 because of.
Yeah, Hannibal Lictor, the Smash Hive Tyrant, is probably one of my favorite models in the entire game to play.
Centurions?
He one-shot Centurions in melee, which is sick. He's fast as fuck. I've straight up won entire games off of the back of that guy. Like, a lot of times, like if you play him with Kraken and he has Chameleonic mutation, like a lot of times they can't even fight him. And they don't kill him, and then the game just like spirals into like it toilet bowls into this like horrific, like terrible thing. Yeah, the mortal wound sniping is sick. You can hive commander him obviously, and with adrenal glands, if you onslaught him, he moves like 23 inches 2 times. So he moves 46 potentially before he charges with +1 and a reroll maybe. And then he blows up whatever. And then like for 1 CP, you can reroll everything for his or all his wounds for melee. Yeah,
okay.
The guy's insane. I wish they went to strength 8. If you're Behemoth, you can do that, but then you lose the Resonance Barb, so it's less good.
Trevi, stay on target.
Wow, you're moving your charging dudes.
Okay, everyone made it.
I don't have anything to do over here.
Okay, my smash. You can't.
No.
My
I could, but I'm not going to because that guy sucks at melee.
Yeah. Smash Captain's gonna go first.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. It's on 3s. Re-rolling because of the commander. All of them. Do on 3s. Oh, fuck you, game.
Get out of here with that garbage.
So sick of
this guy's gonna one-shot you. Oh no, I've only wounded 1 time.
Misses.
You only wounded 1 time.
So sick of you.
1 wound. 1? Alright, easy. 4 up. Passes it. Get out of here.
Yep. Okay. Lysol will go next.
Hashtag just Maliceptor things.
What can I say? You roll 5 dice.
Yeah.
1 reroll.
You rolled 6 dice, right? 6 total dice, and one of them was above a 3. Yeah, or was above a 2.
Yeah, even with an artisan. I mean, I don't know.
TTS dice roller. It's these. So here's the issue, right? These special cool Raven Guard dice, they aren't weighted the same as the other dice. They have more weight on their 6s, so you hit 1s and 2s more.
Possibly. This is the chapter master.
Yeah. What's his deal? He's like got a cool like strength +2 sword or something.
Nope, he's actually not that good. He's got Raven Claw strength. So he's actually
Raptor Claw. Oh, -3 AP, 2 damage. Okay.
There's another 5, 6 out of 7 misses. 1 neg 3.
All right, 4 up.
Yep.
Purple dice, go. Purple dice for psychic force fields. No, it's a 1. He'll take 2.
Just 2 damage. Okay. The Centurions are just gonna pile in.
Yep. Punch me a bajillion times.
Well, they don't have actions.
Yeah, Hannibal Lictor. I think the Res Barb is kind of required for Behemoth for sure. I almost like it on a Neurothrope more, because that's like, it's the most surety you can get on the 7-up to cast. Ew, but gosh, dude. Hey, there you go.
There we go.
We converted.
Yeah.
5s?
Artisan.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7.
3s. I take 1.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Get out of here. I think I'm bracketed.
I hate this game sometimes.
Are you about to be beaten in melee by a Maliceptor, dude? That is embarrassing.
Trevi, I tried, man. I tried to run the basic math numbers.
He is bracketed. He loses a weapon skill. All right, he's about to kill Lias Issodon. You excited?
Go for it.
Yeah, you're wrapping me, right, I assume?
Oh, of course.
Yeah. Lias Issodon, prepare to be destroyed. I rolled 2
Oh.
Oh, I have 3 attacks. I don't know why I rolled 2 dice. Hey, I hit 1 time. Winning on a 3. Hey, I wounded. -3?
Sure. So
Oh, I'm sorry. I also reroll once to hit.
okay.
So one's gone through so far, and then I reroll the ones that I rolled.
Mm-hmm.
Hit another time, and I wound on a 3. One more. Did.
Failed them both. Wait, -2 or -3?
Made it -3.
How is it? Is it really -3?
Yeah, dude. He has monstrous or massive scything
even
talents.
bracketed, he still has 3 attacks.
He hits on 5s. Yeah, he always has 3 attacks. That never changes.
You
His
had
strength
3
goes down,
hits.
and his weapon skill goes down.
3? Oh, okay. I just try to figure out the bracketed math on.
Yeah. You only take 4 wounds. Ah, do I reroll and try to kill him? Is he basing me?
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm fine. All right.
Wow. You did more damage with a bracketed
Did considerably more damage.
than I did with
not even regular more damage.
Centurion 5.
Yeah.
I fucking hate.
And then I assume that you put 2 people within 3 there, so you hold more.
They're just gonna. Okay.
So you did, yeah. So you left this guy alive. You didn't attack him.
I don't. Yeah. No, I did 1 wound to him.
You did
lost the chief stealer?
No, to this guy.
Yeah, I did. I shot 1 vehicle at him. I did 1 wound, not 3. I just did 1.
Oh,
and then I shot 1 into the gene stealer. Then.
Okay, I didn't mark that one. All right.
Yeah. I think you
so you kill and hold. I killed 2, and you killed 1.
I hold more.
Yeah, you hold more, and I only lost the neurothrope that turn, right? So I killed more.
Wait a second. I killed. What did you kill?
I killed the scouts and the chaplain. Yeah.
Chaplain that got smite.
Yep.
And I only killed. I think just the.
Just that guy. Yeah, just the neuro.
Wait, did I? Was there? Was there a flyer I killed? Did I kill a flyer unit too?
Those are my only fire units.
Okay.
Right, because you shot all the. You thought about shooting these rippers, but you shot most of the indirect fire here.
No, I shot 1 at him and 1 at
right.
him.
So this guy's alive.
That's fine.
And,
okay, so you killed more.
Yeah. Okay.
I think I got another big game though.
Yeah. So you're at 12 plus 6, 18 on big game.
Oh no, I did not get another big game.
Yeah. All right. Here comes Swarmy. He's gonna come fight.
Okay.
We'll go.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome turn for pretty brutal. And that's my argument on why I don't like Thunderfire or because I can never roll even close to the point where they're going to cause wounds.
Yeah.
So I just go fuck it. Power Fist is 9 points. Thunderhammer is 40. It's like that.
You've all these eliminators out here. Can't really afford like free smites on stuff. But this is bottom 3, so I don't have to worry about the +1 hit and wound against Swarmy anymore. Right, this is, yeah, sorry, that was round 3 is what I meant. These guys will run, I think. I'm not sure where, though, yet. They go 12. Could come fight, and I guess we should. Gets me there. There we go. So we'll be something like that. We'll take a little bit off for the Hive Guard, getting around the Hive Guard.
Yeah, you should be able to win the game this turn.
Yeah, I think the first turns gave me a enough of a leg up. I think that I can close it out.
Yeah, you're gonna kill my Smash Captain.
Yeah, I'm gonna get these guys. These guys are the question mark, right?
You should be able to kill them too.
Yeah, but if I can't, and like if I don't do enough damage to them, they can just kind of run the table. Like I don't have anything else that fights them. If they like blow up the monsters, I'm like, oop.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think you're overthinking it. They're gonna kill. He's gonna kill the assault turrets.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna smash in. Lysel doesn't have to save. I mean, realistically, I did 4 wounds in combat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's not great. And then your Gene Stealers are just going to smash into him, kill him, because I'm not going to make up saves, and then you're going to kill this Centurion. So, I mean, I don't think this will be that. You should be able to speed quickly.
Okay, that's all my movement. So, Psychic. I'm gonna Smite here.
Yep. That's
Goes
the
off.
captain, probably.
Yeah, it'll go. I think it'll go into. Oh, it might be the captain actually. I have no idea. That is 6.3 and yeah, 7. You're right. Captain. Yep. So D3 on him.
Yep. D3.
4, 3.
Big shock. There's a 3.
Shocker. Okay. We will smite here.
Who's casting the second one?
So Maliceptor.
Yep.
God, if his stupid like psychic explosion thing did more than 1 mortal wound, it'd be so sick right now. But it does 1 mortal wound. Like why? So is everyone basing me here?
Yeah, everyone.
Okay.
You get
so yeah. So Whirl Smite into the captain first up, and with +1. Super Smite. You're dead.
Shock. Okay, he's dead.
Psychic Scream into Lias.
Yep.
Goes off.
Yep.
You're dead.
You're dead. Cool. Okay, we can call it.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't need to waste my time.
Maliceptor just like kills 250 points worth of characters in one psychic phase. Like, here we go, boy.
300.
Yeah, that's fair.
120. Yeah. You only got 280 points.
Yep.
and then he's probably gonna kill us in turn.
Yeah, and then yeah. So then like so
Swarmy
double moves himself to here. To here, and then like we get Swarmy and the Gene Stealers potentially in and try to kill these guys.
Yeah. I mean, it's not a good start.
Trying to run the table.
It's not a good start. Because your chapter master and captain, and it's like great.
Yeah.
And then remember, you also got the chaplain. So
Yeah, the chaplain got killed by the Smites
everything.
Yeah, the Smites are so good against the Space Marine characters. Like they come in to fight the monsters, and then they're like you just randomly die. You're like, ooh. You're like, actually, this list outputs like 12 mortal wounds a turn. Okay, yeah.
Well, I think you had a super smite this turn too.
Yeah, I've had a lot of super smites this game. I did roll good on my test, but it's also just like weight of numbers because I have 3 smites off these guys, and then these guys smite plus I have a psychic scream, so I have potentially 6 smites a turn.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's good. I mean, like. Your list is, like I said, walking Centurions from, let's do a measurement, 18, 19 inches from the board edge, my board edge.
Right. Yeah, it's hard to come
brutal.
back from that. So do you want to re-rack with you going first? Or do you have time? Your call.
What time is it? Oh, jeez, it's noon my time. You have no other games today?
Nah.
I would like a rebash, but I wash my car.
Yeah, your call. I mean, we could just do it some other time too.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, no worries, dude.
Well, but I kind of. So, what do you think I could have done different?
So I think you picked that Vanguard strike.
You think that was?
It's so much harder for me to screen, and I don't get this piece of line of sight blocking that I can put my whole army in. Basically, I get this one, but I don't think this one's as good because it's farther away from my deployment zone.
But how would, even with that, you had the models to still screen me out?
Right, but you want me to screen with Gene Stealers. You don't want me to be able to screen with Rippers. And because I'm only screening the short table edge, I could like shore up these whole sections with Rippers, right? But if those are if I have to screen out the this wider area. Because I'm deploying here, basically, and I'm moving into this thing, so I have to screen all of this and all of this.
But under that logic, you would force me in force position, because I'd have to deep strike here or here, because you would still have complete board control here, and you'd have 1 Gene Stealer squad. I mean, I might be able to put a squad here in your backfield, but that ain't going in.
But the other thing, right, is like you can kind of counter screen more aggressively, I think, a little bit.
Think?
Yeah.
Based on the damage that I did turn 1, if we were to still use this deployment with logic, I killed 5 Gene Stealers, which gave you 2 complete turns to just map everything.
Right.
I still don't know. I think that if the way you beat this list
You
is you
just go
determine your opponent's. Well,
Just go first.
yeah,
Just-
but having, and it kind of goes back to your original, having knowledge of how to screen is so huge. Like,
Right.
you can shut down so many armies if you don't make mistakes on your screen. Spend the extra few,
yeah.
because you force my deployment. That's kind of the big, going first helps, obviously. But
Right.
I mean,
I didn't expect this scenario to favor me so much. Because I usually hate it, but because there's only 2 objectives that I have to worry about, right? I can castle my whole army around those 2 and just get hold more for 3 turns in a row, like, or 2 turns. Those first 2 turns is a big deal.
Yeah, I mean, looking at it under, like, I could have completely tried to throw this objective further back.
Well, no, I placed that. Yeah, the weird part is that I placed that one. So I want to put it where my exocrines can shoot it. I think maybe you just put this one over here, right?
Yeah,
because then we don't have this shooting war.
Well, I get the place first, right? So then you get the counterplay.
I don't remember who places first.
I think the defender places objective first.
I put this one down blind, regardless. I just put that
Correct.
one. I thought I went first, so I just put it down, and then I was like, "Oh, that one's over there." Like that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I think you want it so that I can't shoot your stuff sitting on the objective, right? Because you probably have to put Centurions there anyway, and if my exocrines have a line on it, like it's like. Ugh. I think that made it easier for me to castle than you wanted.
Yeah, I think probably you're right. I think this would have been a better one because it would have been more like this, and then you would have probably then probably would have been right here.
Yeah.
And then I could have at least tried to use the terrain to cover from because your exocrines did a ton of damage. Like I didn't realize how much they can just remove so many Centurions.
It's so funny because it's like they're just so keyed to kill specifically Space Marine models. They're like, hey, we like ignore almost all of the save on an intercessor and we one shot it, and like we 2-shot Centurions and like we ignore most of their save, and like ugh.
Because like what's interesting is I actually kind of, but you said you played against this before though, right?
Against this list?
Against a Ravenlord.
Yeah. So I played it. I've never played it post nerf. This is my first game against it post nerf, and I was
post Centurions in your dome turn 1.
Right. Yeah, because because pre nerf, the Centurions just like go here, right, and they're like, okay, you can charge me with Gene Stealers, like you'll kill 2, and then I'll kill the Gene Stealer unit. I'm like, wow.
So the aggressor unit's going to be 9 inches away.
Right.
It's just gonna move.
Well, yeah, but it was worse when those were Centurions. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I
like that was because I can't even kill those guys if they just deploy in a like offensively in a ruin. There's like I'm like, all right, well, I can't kill them.
I actually kind of like the Centurion staying in reserve. They are so brutally slow.
Yeah.
That at least with the aggressors, because like you're gonna shoot, remove 2 targets.
Yeah.
And then assault another one, and
right.
then you got the chaplain in the back giving the +2, so you're +2 to charge.
Yeah, I guess they are a little bit better at charging for sure. Yeah, the threat range is extra is good.
And then you're going to spend a CP to have your captain with him, because he's going to get 1 CP for 12-inch move,
mm-hmm.
and then he's going to get his original 12-inch move, plus his advance,
right.
and then his 2d6 re-rolling charge.
Right.
So he's going to go right into
Yeah, he's going to engage exocrines. That's all he wants to do, right?
Well, he doesn't want to engage Malinceptors. So
but he wants to engage exocrines because he wants to stop the shooting.
Correct, because all you got to do is touch you, and I would 100% sacrifice just to get in there.
The upside of this list is it's good at removing jammers because of all the smites, but you can make me do it. I would rather smite these guys most of the time and just kill, just wipe that unit out in one go.
Yeah, well, you should. And that's the point of the list is that you are willingly sacrificing your aggressors to your opponent's turn for them that they have to kill them, and then at that point,
right,
Centurions, and you smash them. Because of this, if this game was different, how would you? I mean, honestly, I would love to try a game against you because I actually really like your trigger list. Like it is so good how quick it was.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I'm not sure about this guy yet.
He was your VIP. What are you talking about?
Well,
he single-handedly took him out.
Yeah, he just killed a bunch of stuff. But he could also be another one of these guys, and then they also kill stuff. That's the trade-off. It's either this dude or this dude, right?
I would probably go for the other.
For the exocrine?
Yeah, those things are just the T8
Right.
is huge.
Yeah, so that's
T8 is so
why I'm
hard to
playing
get
him
over.
out. Like the extra list is like effectively undefeated right now. It's insane and really good. The Maleceptor
Well, when you
aura on the Exocrines and the Gene Stealers is really strong, and he's not like it's not like he's a do nothing idiot. Like at least he sits in the middle of the table and is like nearly impossible to kill.
Mhm.
Like he gives me this
and
piece that I can put on the center objective. I'm like, I don't give a shit if you attack him. Like I don't even want him in my list. Please kill him.
Trevor, you're only undefeated because you only play Youngblood. So
Yeah, that's true. I only play Youngblood players. It's 100% true.
no, I really like it. It's so, and it's actually very similar to an LVO. Because how do you do against Tau?
Well, I'm undefeated against Tau, so there you go. So I went
Really?
first,
Against Riptide?
and I got into melee, and I killed a bunch of stuff, and then it was all downhill from there for the Tau player. That's my one game against Tau. That was streamed. You could watch it.
That's the broadside Tau.
He
right?
made he did have broadside, so I was able to touch them,
Mhm.
which was a big deal. I just got touched every turn. They never got to shoot. But he also there was a ruin. Like we played the LVO setup, and so there was a ruin in his deployment zone, and he put his Riptides in the ruin, so I could charge them
Through.
without being overwatched by the burst cannons.
So he didn't know what you listed.
Hashtag just how things. Yeah, so he realized his mistake almost immediately. I think I basically have to go for. So that's another. I think if you want to grind games out this week, dude, I'm all in. But I think I have to go first in that matchup also. That's like such a huge deal. And then I think the Maleceptor does help me because he turns off the smart missile systems in a big way, and I just have to super hide. Because he drops your strength to 4, right? You know, and then so they're wounding these guys on 6s and these guys on 5 or on 4s.
Yeah, that's huge. That's keep him. He's awesome.
And wounding these guys on 5s and ignoring AP on them.
And he's got a universal 4-ups invul save.
Right, all the time. So he's not even that easy to kill with the ion cannon. Yeah,
he really isn't even that easy to kill. Yeah, right. He's actually in that buff.
What's that?
That buff does not affect him, or does affect
it? Does, yeah. He's a friendly Tyranid model within 6 inches of himself.
So even Ion is only.
What's the ion cannon? The super ion cannon? What is that? Strength 10 or strength 8?
It's six shots
yeah.
strength. Neg 4 on a 5 or on a 6. It's wound, and every failed is 3 plus D through.
That's the amplified ion accelerator.
Correct. That's
it's strength 9. So he actually makes them wound exocrines on 4s.
Yeah, which is huge.
Plus,
or himself.
In that matchup, I like I did in this one, it didn't matter, but I give one of the exocrines the 5-up invulnerable save. So there's a non-zero chance they don't even kill an exocrine.
And that's kind of what you want, though, because you got to think that Tau Riptide with a relic, that if it's not able to, if it's doing pop shots at
right, that thing has to remove a heavy every time it shoots, right? Otherwise, like you eventually lose the game as Tau. It seems like
I would like one every 2 turns. If it could remove one thing every 2 turns, I'm happy with it. But
yeah, but if it doesn't do, if it goes off turn 1 and doesn't kill an exocrine, like that's
Correct.
that's so many dead shield drones immediately.
So it has remember the Riptides have a 12-inch move, and they have a 72-inch ion. So and you have to cast the buff, or does it off?
No, it just goes off. It's a stratagem. It's like you just use it at the start of your shooting phase. I just declare it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
How are you doing against Mono Guard with all their little cheeses now?
If they're Catachan, I probably lose, and if they're not, I probably win.
Yeah, well,
I think that's where we're at. There's a lot of custom regiments out there right now, so it's not always Catachan.
Yeah, but Harker. I mean, because I play guard, I'm doing it now. Like, I love it. Like Mono Guard is so good with like just the pure amount of here's my flat 3 damage Basilisk. I mean, kind of like minus the game we watched yesterday where they were on kill a drop pod, but like they're so good. Yeah, I don't know. That was good. I would like to see what happens if Raven Guard go first, but like in my mind, I think they're just gonna smash.
Yeah, it's real tough because like I can't. There's no way these guys don't pick up a Gene Stealer unit, right? Maybe even more than one Gene Stealer unit.
Maybe 2.
I think I can if I drop in that case I deploy the Rippers, right, and I can stop you from getting. I might be able to stop them from getting Gene Stealers with the double shoot. They can move and shoot or advance and shoot one for sure.
So
but I have to deploy in a little ball in the corner, right?
Correct. So they're 9 inches from your deployment.
Right.
If they don't move, they get to shoot twice.
So,
but the thing about it is depending on how you set up, they might just go ham on 2 Gene Stealer skull, and then remember they could be +2 to charge with the chaplain.
Well, it's 9 off my deployment, so it's 6. What is that? 12 in, right? So if all the Gene Stealers just deploy 12 inches in, you only get 1 shot with the aggressors instead of 2.
Well,
right.
Remember they deploy after.
Yeah.
So they're gonna set up based on you. And then remember they still have the long Marksmen, so they are still 21 inches in.
Yeah. So they have to be 9 inches outside my deployment, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I just deploy 12 inches inside my deployment, and they cannot double tap me.
Correct.
They can shoot me for sure, but if with the Maliceptor strat, you might not kill the Gene Stealer squad.
But if you deploy everything within your backfield at that point, then you're going to get the Centurions followed. That they're going to have.
Well,
access.
I think I'm fast enough that I need 1 turn with the Gene Stealers to buy the table space, and the Gene Stealers aren't really killing your army anyway, so I don't really care about them. Because I can double move 2 of them, or I can, and one of them I can super double move. I could move 28 in a turn with one in the movement phase, and then double move the other one, or 40 with one, and then 28 potentially with the other one. And so if I don't lose them turn 1, I basically they start back here, and then on turn bottom 1 they just fan out here, and we're just hoping that we don't die. And then if all the Centurions come in and we're just having a gunfight, I think I can win the gunfight with the Smites and the Exocrines. But I have to make that 18-inch bubble from the Exocrines so that you don't come down and blow them up with the grav.
If you are bored tonight, I will definitely do a rematch. But
dude.
Spend a little bit of time with the better half.
Yeah, it is.
She wants to get lunch.
Yeah.
But so I got to go take care of that. But Trevor, that was a lot of fun, man.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, hit me up. Hit me up whenever you're free, and then we'll.
Just so everyone can. Well, we talk most of the day. Just so everyone's tracking, we are officially 1-0 playing against each other, and I feel like that's going to matter in the future because we are both fairly competitive people.
We are. Yeah,
and I don't like losing to online person.
And you don't like losing against Tyranids, the shittiest faction in the game.
Shittiest faction who you're abusing the rules, but the Imperium.
Yeah, well.
No, it's a good list.
That's what happens when you have 3-digit games in 6 months with Tyranids. So.
And I have to explain the chat. I do have to explain the chat that Trevi did ask me to send him a complete list of my army when he was playing.
so I can counterattack my list specifically.
I just want chat to be aware that he did ask me for a complete army list before I knew what he was.
Hey man, I streamed this game. I streamed this list yesterday, so you could have been watching. You missed it.
I'm keeping an eye on you. You shady son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Okay, Trevi. Chat, that was a lot of fun.
Cool, dude. Thanks for showing up.
Later.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Thanks, chat, for hanging out with us. We did call the game top of 3 after the Maliceptor.
Top of 4.
Top of 4. Yeah, exactly. Just after bottom 3. Top of 4. Colin made it to top of 4 before he gave in.
Jesus, here comes the shit. I'm trying to log off, but I just hear you.
Yeah. And then we're gonna talk to chat about you behind your back as soon as you leave.
I hate that.
But yeah, no. After MVP of the game, the Maliceptor killed 2 characters in 1 psychic phase. Got him.
Did 4 damage in close combat.
He did hit Lias Issodon twice with his giant old big old sliding talons. Yeah. Answer some of the questions in the chat. Kelster TGO asking about the Smashy Hive Tyrant. Typically, it's a Hive Tyrant. At least in my book, anyway, it's a Hive Tyrant with 4 Scything Talons, so 2 sets of double massive Scything Talons with the monstrous size on the Scything Talons, so that they are +1 strength, +1 AP, +1 damage. So they become flat 4, -4 with strength 7 usually. In Behemoth, which is where he's best, I think, you can add in the size of Tyran so that they are +1 strength as well. And you lose the reroll 1s to hit, but you gain exploding 6s. So mathematically, it's the same for the most part. And then that is he's like a Space Marine Smash Captain, but he's a Hive Tyrant, so he's a little faster. You have the double move stuff available if your Swarm Lord's in High Fleet Behemoth, and you can send that guy super far. Part of the reasons I like him is that you can you can blow up characters if you're planning to play a Nova style setup like this. Assuming Swarm Lord is the smashy Hive Tyrant, you can, and your opponent has sort of heavy guns that are set up on the other side of the table. So if I'm trying to kill like these Grav Centurions, right, that are hiding back here, you can have your Hive Tyrant inside the L, and even these L's, Nova L's, are typically big enough to block line of sight to a Hive Tyrant. And then with a 16-inch move, potentially longer if he has Onslaught, you can get him like to here, charge armored units on the other L, and then use Overrun to run back into the first L or behind this wall. So you can hit and run him a lot. Plus, he just does a ton of damage with Psychic Phase. Like, he moves up, he smites 2 dudes to death, like, and then he goes in and charges. In Kraken, you can make him harder to kill with Chameleonic Mutation, and you can just go ham sometimes. So there's definitely games where your opponent isn't prepared to deal with this Smashy Hive Tyrant, and he just, like, absolutely runs the table. And sometimes he just immediately dies and flubs all his invulnerable saves or something. But it's like, I think probably the highest damage output, like, sort of single combo Tyranids have. We're not usually good at breaking armor, and that's like kind of our one option. I think it's very strong, but it's hard to fit into lists. Unfortunately, there's no like single Hive Fleet that combos off of it well. Like, I want Kraken for the extra threat range, but also I want Behemoth for the +1 strength. But then also that takes up your relic slot, so you have to pay for your Resonance Barb. It's like kind of awkward and weird. Raven Guard are a big problem for Hive Tyrants right now because they're so strong and they get +1 to hit and wound against them. So they usually just immediately remove them from the table. So in that case, like, you start your Hive Tyrants in the back of the table and you just hide them until turn 3 when they lose their buff. And then you're playing a bunch of points down. It's definitely like probably one of the coolest models in the faction to play. And in some matchups, it's absolutely ridiculous. The Maleceptor didn't use his special ability at the end. His special ability, this is like the one situation in which it might have been good, but it only does 1 mortal wound unless you roll a 6. And he had 2 characters here and here that were on 2 wounds, so the ability would not have killed them. So instead, I gave him Psychic Scream, so he +1 smites on one of them, kills him, and then Psychic Screams the other one and kills him individually and stays in melee. Swarmlord, as we were talking about, Swarmlord was about to kill the Devastator Centurions, and then the Gene Stealers were going to come help. So it was pretty much a wrap for that game. There was going to be some scouts and some eliminators left, basically, in the Thunderfires. But it was a good game with Colin. I like Colin. I'd never played against him before, so it'd be interesting. And I really wanted to grind games with this Maleceptor version of the list against meta stuff. So I want to play as many games as I can. It'll be good to play it out going second, because whoever goes first in this matchup, as with most matchups against Raptors, is massively favored, I think, for the most part. That might be one reason that we don't see Raptors doing quite as well in the future, because they are a little binary, I think. I think sometimes, I mean, they can win going second for sure, but sometimes their game is decided on whether they go first or second. A little bit like the Imperial Fist Artillery we were talking about earlier. But thanks everybody for joining. I'm going to hop off in just a little bit, just a minute or so, in case anybody has any more questions or comments. And yeah, if there's Tyranid players in the chat who are hanging out, I did just release a Tyranid faction overview, which is sort of a general, sort of covered the faction generally. If you guys watch that and like it and want me to go more into Tyranid stuff, then do it. Let me know in the comments of that video, and I will make more videos about it. But hopefully if that video does well, then we'll start doing faction overviews for other factions, starting with the ones I play, because I'm a little bit more experienced with those.